What up? We're in the motherfucking Patreon.
Hell yeah.
Some motherfucking shit just went down. Everyone. Lemaire, was that your idea?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could wrestle Tim. Jiu-Jitsu Tim.
Yeah. Lemaire challenged Tim to a jiu-jitsu/wrestling match. A curious wrestling match. And then we all wrestled. Pretty much. We all pretty much wrestled.
Ultimate unit building
That was awesome.
exercise.
I still got to wrestle the kid. I was kind of winded.
Yeah.
I'm really preserving my energy right now.
The next time I'll catch you fresh. We'll catch you.
Exactly. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Well, having now tested your entire staff,
Yeah, what do you think? Give us a report.
I'm honestly, well, Shane's not here, so Shane's a wild card.
Yeah.
But he was a college athlete, so
Shane's really strong. I remember fucking around with him one time being like, ugh.
let's be generous and just assume he's on the same level. But man, you got a strong what are we calling this?
Group of boys.
Yeah, you're
Strong
stable.
Republicans.
You got a strong stable here.
Dude.
Yeah.
Strong stable of boys.
It's pretty sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Lemaire's like Black Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Lemaire's nimble, dude.
I have nothing but good things to say about Lemaire. I think he can do a full split.
He did basically. How close
I
are you?
can't do it. It's like most of the way, not a full.
Do you practice that?
I feel like I got you all the way there.
Yeah.
You're such a hot dog, Lemaire. First of all,
Dude, I was trying all kinds of like fat, clumsy idiot shit against Lemaire. Like most like fat dudes, you can kind of just like start tipping them over and they'll fall on their ass. Lemaire's like, nah, dude. He was wearing socks on carpet, by the way, but he slid almost into a full split, and I just had to stop for a second and be like, that's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Before just brutalizing him after that, but that's what I was like. Sid was just repeating this, but I say all the time, if you can like make someone work for 30 seconds in a real life fight, it's over for them. They'll feel like they're drowning.
that's true, dude.
And I feel like I kind of gave it like I told the boys that I was gonna bring like a low energy to just try to like keep them calm.
Mm-hmm.
But like you could see when you're like controlling your breathing, you don't kind of spaz out as much.
Yeah.
Now if I was just a normal dude, I might have just been winging haymakers the entire time. But I'm just Noah too, dude. Noah's a fucking strong boy.
Yeah, dude.
Watch
Yeah.
what you fucking say. I was gonna say like a lot of the power might be centralized in Shat Digital. Watch what the fuck you say, dude. They're everywhere.
Well, dude, it's funny when we do a show, like when I did Top Golf.
Yeah.
The dudes come out, they're like, "Yo, what's up?" It's all jacked. It's nothing but jacked dudes. It's insane. It's crazy. It's just dudes.
That's all for show.
Dude. But it's just crazy. I mean, dude, we could definitely train them.
They're
jacked. They got the heart.
Immediately, I was standing there just looking over everybody panting in the living room. I was like, we have the beginnings of a Foot Clan here.
All
we need is some rollerblades.
That's all I've ever wanted. I still do. I want a clubhouse, dude.
I don't even think
they
you
had
know.
Elks Lodges. They had all the other shit. Put it back in place, and you go in there. It's like I think my cousin was talking about this too. Hoss was like, he wanted to start this as well. It's like an ancient Greece thing where you could just go in there and argue with a person in real life. You could wrestle people.
You pull each other's birds.
You can suck each other.
You can
It's
suck
whatever.
each
dude.
other.
Yeah. They get drunk as fuck and then just
Yeah. Here's the new ideas. Listen, I have new words. Also, I'm
Tight,
sucking.
dude. And we're gonna wrestle.
It's time to the young fellas wrestle. The old dudes, we're gonna have half a toga on.
Suck.
We're gonna suck each other.
You think that's what they're about?
Write this down.
That's what the Olympics are about. The older dudes with togas would see who's the strongest and be like, him, let's suck him. Let's get his power and strength.
Do you want to suck Lemaire more now that he performed so honorably?
I want to suck him and Noah, dude.
Yeah.
I want both their powers, dude. There has to. I mean, isn't there Papua New Guinea where like the elders get sucked by?
100, by the young men for a rite of passage.
I thought we took a 30-minute break, wrestled. We're back. Right, anyway, back to sucking. Back to sucking dicks. Back to Republicans sucking Republicans' dicks.
Before we were talking about it with
look, guys, don't pay attention to the news, okay? Just suck dicks.
Now we have real suck energy. Before it was just
true.
Like,
we were dancing
playing
around
with
it.
Yeah, it's just like we went and conjured up some.
Well,
real
now we
suck
know who could suck who would have to suck who.
Yeah.
The sucking order has been established.
Yeah, it's winner gets to suck, right?
Mm-hmm. I see.
Is it winner sucks all?
An inverted pyramid, dude. The cum flows to the bottom.
Ultimate surrender rules. Yeah, man. That sucked when that was the science of the day. It's like, look, just you're the emperor, and you're like, what have you found? You're like, just find the strongest guy, suck him, And then you'll have strong sons. And they're like, sweet, thank you for this. I believe in science, okay?
Makes sense to me.
I'm on the side of science. I don't even care about politics.
Yeah, sorry, I don't believe in just a magic man. I believe in science and sucking bird. You know what did suck was after I wrestled Lemaire, and I was like, cool, played it totally straight, totally cool, didn't show any weaknesses, and then Noah started taking off his flip flops. He was like, I used to wrestle, and I was like, fuck it. I'm in a gauntlet situation. I didn't know about. And I was like, yeah, I wrestled a little bit back in school, and he shoots in on me.
He was wearing a unitard. He takes his hat off and he's wearing.
He did like the shoulder snaps on the.
I was watching Noah's legs, dude. I was seeing the power driving them.
Bro, did you see like suddenly he had muscular frame on him?
Yeah.
It was a whole different leg.
As soon as he got a hold of you, you could tell he was. It was like
Yeah, dude.
instantaneously.
Yeah.
I thought he was just a MIDI grubber.
That's how you get strong.
True.
That's how you
Picking
get
all
strong.
those seeds
Oh,
out.
Yeah, so you get strong forearms. Very dexterous.
Nah, I saw Noah's legs in action, dude. Totally different. I mean, our drive home's going to be in silence. I guarantee it.
Yeah. What's weird is he went back. He went back to the same energy as before afterwards. Like
True.
he turned it, he flipped the switch, he went hard as fuck, and then he was like, all right,
I think it's a flip of his bangs. If he goes his bangs the other way.
And then Matt, you final bossed the whole thing.
I did what I could. Dude.
Matt was Shao Kahn stepping off the throne. Finish me.
I got choked. Yeah. I got choked. That was fun. That's so much fun. That was the thing too at jiu-jitsu, and I would do it. I would just lose the whole time and be like, God, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Being able to do that and leave and be like, yeah, that one time I did something cool. I was thinking like something cool I did. I'm like, that was awesome when I did that cool thing.
It'll carry you for
Dude,
days.
it's crazy. It's insane. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I remember the first time I rolled against someone and didn't get choked. I was high on that for a whole weekend. It's just like, dude, I didn't
tell
get
me.
choked.
Yeah, it's like, you kidding me, dude? I didn't die in
Yeah.
that simulation of fighting. Like, I fucking rule. But yeah, that's fun. That should be a must. That
should
be,
happen more.
That should be incorporated into a lot of stuff, dude.
I think so.
If JB and Trump fought it out, I know you're supposed to battle with ideas, but like, let's just say, if you're gonna have these people, I'm sorry to get hung up on this again, but it's like there's personality. It's like personality disorder versus personality disorder, and it's over nothing. Just let them at least like beat each other to the death.
Put them on
and
like
then
the
we'll have-
platforms with like the double-ended like balloon things.
that would be fun.
Let them try to knock each other off.
dude.
I would pay attention to that way more than any kind of like.
If people could get that out of their system, then if they're only left to being like "fuck you," that's when it gets. If people could just fucking,
I bet you they would like each other afterwards.
dude, they probably would.
They'd have to like dab it up. They'd be like, respect.
You
dude.
got me,
It's
yeah.
squashed.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
Democrats and Republicans squash it forever. Just one backyard fight.
Just one like bubble soccer match.
I would love to see like how social justice plays out in that context because like Ansley and I, we have this running hierarchy of how different ethnicities can't fight, right? Like
You say can't?
Hit me with
right?
them.
Like so, black people can't fight, right? Because we're not good at hitting people, but we can bob and weave with the best of them.
True.
Right? There's like
Counter punchers.
just, I mean, counter swingers, right? So
Great sucker punchers though, dude.
True.
yes, some of the best. Some of the best. And then so like white people can't fight,
True.
but they can take a punch
True.
and they can tussle their asses off.
Yeah.
Right?
They do enough to get like their shirt ripped off and have like their body to be red. Yeah. And they're like, all right, we're done.
Dude, as long as you can like fully like tense up your arms and scream while standing next to your truck, you're good to go as a
win.
white dude.
Yeah, exactly.
you don't even have to
100%.
fight, yeah.
I'll fucking go. The cops come and you're like, all right, fuck it.
And then so Asians have probably the best technique, but their hits don't hurt. So you could just like a little brother them and put your hand on their forehead.
Damn.
So who's the ultimate fighter?
I mean, there really is none. I mean,
What about lads? Stab.
Well, they're actually very similar to. They kind of have a mixture of all of them.
Yeah.
Right. Because they can take a punch. They're good tusslers.
Yeah.
But their hits don't hurt.
Unless they're carrying a butterfly knife. But yeah.
That's fair.
Is this strictly unarmed combat?
Strictly unarmed combat.
Brazilians are the most dangerous, but they get tired the fastest.
Yeah.
Watch every MMA fight with like a super jacked Brazilian man or woman. Actually, the dudes, something's going on with Brazilian dudes because they're lasting a lot longer in fights.
Really?
But when you see like a Brazilian lady who's like super jacked in a fight, watch her like second and a half round. It's always like you see that one big breath.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And
I wonder
the
what that
muscles
is.
don't work anymore.
Brazil also rules too, so it's like a lot of fun. Just
You've
living
been?
there. I've been to
I
Brazil.
want to go so bad.
Dude, it is.
This is toxoplasmosis capital of the world.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Probably have it.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
That's why they're so aggressive.
Oh, I did hear about
Joe
that,
Rogan
yeah.
says this. I'm hesitating to repeat it though.
I got it from probably the NPR report where Joe Rogan got it from.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So Alex Jones.
I feel like the dudes. I feel like the dudes there aren't that. Like I was in Brazil, and the dudes there weren't. The women are aggressive, dude. Especially the
I don't know.
prostitutes.
I don't know if it's like it's
Great
not,
salespeople.
It's not like the same as like American like outside of a bar aggression. It's like pull up on a scooter and shoot somebody aggression.
I got what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, and they're also like, dude, the poverty over there is like It's like literally people grabbing your legs and being like, "No, help!" And you're like, "I'm having fun. Don't ruin my time."
Matt's wearing like different bead necklaces around his neck with a beer in his
When I
hand.
got robbed in Brazil, I was literally wearing a Brazil T-shirt, flip flops, and like a little lanyard with my my little key. I was just like, but yeah, it's pretty nuts when you see poverty like that deep of poverty. When you're like, oh, dude, like you literally might die unless you kill me. Like the fact that I got away from that robbery and only gave $7, like one of them probably died.
It's crazy you didn't have to suck.
I mean, dude.
He'd be so strong right now.
At that point,
know,
at that
man.
point,
Dick.
my hands were tied behind my back. If that's what they were after, I would have had to suck. There's 3 knives against me. I would have had to suck my way out of that.
Wait,
sure.
they tied you with
No, they didn't tie me up.
Oh.
They just put a knife. They each had.
They metaphorically tied me up with knives.
Yeah, they had 3 steak knives, and they put like
It was
not
a
like
knife knot.
they had steak knives, and they put them like lightly against my. I was probably ripped at the time, but like now it's kind of fat.
Brogo dish out.
Yeah, they just like pushed them up against me. They were wearing those like cowboy pants, like the Fogo de
The
Chão
gauchos.
guys.
Yeah.
But no, they almost served me up.
You bent the tip of their knives.
You think a Fogo de Chão was just like American tourists. They're just serving like people's legs. Like, oh, this is the land.
Succulent fat American tourist on the spit.
But no, yeah, they
Medium rare, please.
they took $7. So, but yeah, they're poor as fuck.
Yeah.
So it could be toxic plasma. I can't say it either. Toxic plasmosis.
Yeah. Toxic.
That's when
plasma-
cats like come on you and then you get like super mean.
Yeah.
What is that like a germ?
It's a parasite.
A parasite that comes from cats.
Yeah.
Where you get it and you just turn Brazilian.
Yeah. and it attracts Brazilian chicks to you. That's probably
I
why
definitely
the
have it.
prostitutes were so aggressive with you.
Nah, I was making eye contact.
That's the risky behavior that comes with toxoplasmosis. Like
True.
making eye contact with a Brazilian prostitute.
True.
It's very risky behavior.
I remember I was eating soup and I would like eat my soup and then look at them and be like, "You won't." And they would
Slurping at
They
them.
would just pull up a chair and be like, "What's going on?" You're just like, "I'm just enjoying a bowl of soup." Yeah, they're pretty aggressive, man. Even the non-prostitutes, even the women, the non-prostitutes,
Yeah.
they're pretty fucking aggressive too, dude. Yeah.
Grab it by the dick.
I didn't think I got my bird grab, but it's like they'll like come up to you and be like,
Yeah.
"Let's fucking go," and you're like,
Got a little
Sorry.
little post
"Sorry,
grapple
I
when you're
was wet, dude."
yeah. Talking about them soupy pussies.
I was thinking about sucking my way out of that robbery. Dude, I actually want to start. I was thinking about this the other day. I want to start like an actual gentleman's club after I start this dojo / clubhouse. Basically a jiu-jitsu place. I'm gonna do that as a white belt. I'm gonna teach jiu-jitsu as a white belt. Be like, I started a gym. Let's go.
You should do a backwards class where it's all black belts and you're just asking them all questions. Don't know how the money works on it, but
I'm gonna start a legit gentleman's club where it's just dudes actually being gentlemen.
just fat dudes in fedoras. That's very quickly it would just be incels.
Instead of strippers, it's just you sit there in a room and like a woman comes and you open the door for her and you're like, "Ma'am," and she just walks into the other room and that guy opens the door.
Do you agree that women seem to prefer assholes and not gentlemen like myself? Yeah. A robust chicken tender menu. It's all. That's all.
Oh, it'd be so fucking sick. And then there was just obviously a flashlight there for people to come in.
Yeah, anytime you start a club that's like it's a club for dudes who want to hold themselves to a high regard. It's just incels. It's fucking Proud Boys. It's dudes dressed like John Popper. That's all you're getting. It's just GameStop managers. That's all.
Lots of chain wallets. I think it'll be sick though. We need that.
We can watch anime. It's gonna be awesome.
We need to get all the giveaways shredded, dude. That's a fucking. Dude. If they had a club where it's actually there's a guy on Instagram. Did you ever hear of Elliot Hulse?
No, but that sounds like a guy that shoots ladies at some point.
Or a school shooter.
Yeah.
No, he's not. I don't think he's ever shot up any schools, but I can't say for sure. He's like a Jack's personal trainer. Became a YouTube personality, but he like went kind of. I started watching him like a while ago, and he kind of has leaned lately in the direction of more like right wing stuff. But he does like men's retreats where it's just like it's literally dudes wrestling. He like you can pay $300 and just do what we did, and you go there and it's just dudes wrestling each other with their shirts off and then like having meetings and be like we're fucking dudes.
You need a higher barrier than $300 though.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying like more money. You just need to. I don't know. You need
Can't
something
involve
to
money at all.
Yeah, you're trying to keep
that's
the
a good
Noahs
point.
and Lemaires out of this club. What are you doing?
No, I want only. Yeah,
about?
that's what I'm saying. You only
Legs?
want Noahs and Lemaires.
Yeah.
You don't want any dude that's like, I'm actually a software developer and a men's rights activist. You don't want any of that.
Or you just beat the fuck out of him, dude.
That's true. You could change people with beatings.
True. That's true, dude.
The younger you start, the better.
True.
Yeah.
Changed me.
After what you did to Lemaire and Noah, they don't even smoke pot anymore.
Yeah, look at him, dude. Our eyes are both wide open. And it's
like Noah's sandals turned into lace shoes.
He's gonna wash his elderly neighbor's car tonight.
dude, I still stick to this. I still want to do this. You have a Fogo de Chao style thing where you have like a belt buckle that's green or red, and if you flip it green, it just means like it's on. And if anyone else has a green belt buckle, they can just roll up on you and start to take.
This is like the gay handkerchief in the back pocket situation.
Pretty much just harassment. Gay guys have a lot of good ideas, dude.
They sure do. They sure do.
In terms of like, I mean, if you think about it, that's just their fun. So they're like, all right, we
Dude,
just
if
want to
you-
have fun. How do we do it?
If you like most of the ideas that gay guys have, if you take the butt fucking out of it, you'd be like, yeah, that's how men should be.
Yeah, do like
Yeah.
meth all weekend and just like high five your boys instead of blowing them.
Fucking it.
Fuck no, you rule, dude.
I want to dance and come. Yeah. Being gay sounds awesome. If I could express myself and then come, yeah, dude, maybe I'd be a better person. Come to the Matt and Shane's digital retreat. I've been saying this for a while. We can't do a fucking Shat digital campground retreat because it's just gonna end up with dudes bottoming each other forcefully.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
Well, it should be like, I mean, right now they're taking people's temperatures before you go somewhere. We should be able to do is there a blood level for how much cum you have in you? Like, but you have to fap a lot before you come. You can't come here loaded up.
Yeah.
Or just have fat breaks. Just be like,
We're gonna weigh your balls.
instead of the schedule be like breakfast, fap, lunch, wrestling, fap.
Everywhere you go, you have to prove that you come. You have to come into a sample jar and leave it. It has to weigh a certain amount everywhere you go. That's your
True.
ticket for every
You can't have people-
attraction.
I was backed up today. I've been getting real into. It's funny. It was killing me not to talk about energy on the main podcast, but I try to respect half of Shat Nation. There's half of Shat Nation that if I talk about energy, you're like, shut the fuck up, dude. But but I will talk about it anyway. But so I've been reading a lot about. It's not so much about like people think like, oh, you know, like your energy or chi. It's really like when they say blockages, it just means like sometimes people close off to certain experiences. So they'll be like I don't like to go here, and if I go there, I'm gonna sit there and be like all weird and closed off. But they're saying if you stay open to like experiences, then your kind of personal energy just flows through. You feel more energized if you stay open all the time. And I'm like, I could see that. But today I was in the shower and I just jerked off to release it. I was like, I have too much chi right now. And I just jerked. It wasn't even sexual. I was like, I've been like running a lot. I'm in a 5,000 push up a month challenge right now. I'm leading right now, not lying. I'm at 1,100.
That's what's up.
But I'm trying to win that. I'm doing a 50-mile running challenge. I'm not going to get to 50 miles. But so I'm like actually like when I exercise a lot, I get kind of like jacked up. I can't sleep really. It's weird. So I had too much chi, and I just cranked one off in the shower, and it was like I felt like literally lighter. I was like, this is awesome. I mean, I'm not telling anything you guys don't know, but like,
Yeah, well, no, because I was
I never
thinking
tried
about,
jerking
like,
off before. It's like-
no, I was actually when I get like really into like a routine, like right now, dude, I'm training like I could fucking fight any day. I'm trying to train like a fucking dude in Thailand. Like I'm trying to wake up, trying to run 5 miles before I do anything else, hit the weighted jump rope, hit some calisthenics, start my day.
That's how hard you're going right now.
It's hard. I'm doing most of it at night though. I'm saving it for when I get to the fucking gym. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm getting in fucking some of the best shape
People
of my
should
life.
know. People should know the program though, dude. The level of it. Dude, I never run.
They have to be ready for it before they hear about the program.
Yeah, 'cause I used to not be able to run. I used to actually thought that if my heart got like over any sort of BPM, I'd have a heart attack. I had this weird thing in my head where I was like, dude, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
So I had to like go from like I used to go to the gym and do like 2 minutes on a treadmill. And just be like, I'm done, and just go home, and then I put it out. But dude, now I'm up to like 3 miles.
That's what's up.
Pretty sick. I'm up to 3
You
miles.
started at like what, half a block, right? Half a city block.
Yeah, literally, dude.
You
I
turn
used to
around and
do-
go home.
Well, I used to do half a city block, then I'd walk, and then kind of go like that. But
Are
yeah,
you ready to revisit the 10-mile mushroom run idea? Even down the line,
I'll do a 5K, 3 miles.
you could do that now. We need
It's
something to work
0.1 more mile
toward.
than you've been running.
Yeah, we
I
need.
don't want to run on mushrooms. I feel like I would get distracted.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
I might berserker.
Yeah,
I might
just
attack.
start like shoulder checking cars out of the street.
That's what happens, dude.
Yeah.
If you take mushrooms and run, you might berserker.
All right, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to devolve into stoner dads. My bad.
No,
Yeah.
please.
Like you might like pillage Kensington.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It would be incredible. We would be together. We could check each other, dude. Like, dude, stop. Do not flip
Dude,
that
if I
taxi
go
over.
to berserking, nobody's stopping me, dude.
I think I could stop you.
Berserking?
No, I can stop you, berserk.
Have you ever seen me in a berserker
Like
state?
but if he was also in a berserker state,
But then we'll just berserk on each other in the middle of
Then it's
Kensington.
over.
No one's gonna
Then it's over, dude.
yeah, you might actually join forces.
State of emergency in the city. We're gonna Akira out, dude. We're gonna turn into a 150-foot just mass
It's just like
and just stomp City Hall.
Soundtrack the Viking horns following you everywhere.
Also, seeing 3 people running on mushrooms for 10 miles.
It looks like we're wearing clown shoes. I think it would rule.
I can do a mile with you guys. Like if I can do mushrooms 1 mile in a very scenic location, like somewhere where it's going to be very like a lot of stimuli, but
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not a runner.
Yeah, can't do it in the city. I see cars on mushrooms. I'm like, ugh. So they come down. They're like, ugh. It's like whenever the last time I did a decent amount and I walked in the city at nighttime, cars were very like, I didn't watch like David Lynch stuff, but it was very David Lynchian. I'd see a car and it'd be like, it was like really excessively
sinister.
loud and sinister. And I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Bro, but we're gonna work through it.
True.
Don't you see what I'm saying, dude? Every negative experience you have on mushrooms is because you need to work through it.
Dude, that's true.
We're
I
gonna
agree
work.
with that.
We're gonna power the fuck through it. We'll document it.
True.
We'll put it on one of the Patreons,
That'd be sick.
and maybe it'll be dog shit. Who knows? But we'll have an experience that no one's had before. Maybe.
Yeah.
True.
Most of that grappling session that we just had was my first time in months grappling without being high.
Really?
Yeah, I predominantly grapple high.
Yeah, I have a weird thing in my head about like doing physical. I have it's the layover of doing physical exercise while having like weed in my system.
Dude, even my competitions.
I'm trying. What I'm hoping will happen is like around like a mile and a half, my footsteps will start to feel like lighter. I'll be like, oh, dude, I'm not even my physical body. I'm completely separate from. It's on autopilot right now. I don't even have to control it. And eventually, I think I'm gonna just start like every step. I'm gonna get further and further from the ground until I'm just like full Buster Scruggs in the sky playing a harp.
It'd be the Flash.
Yeah. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion, but everything's super fast.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Dude,
No one else will be able to feel it. We won't be
Yeah.
able to tell anybody about it without sounding
I'll
like fucking
join
assholes.
you at mile 8 and
Damn.
run the last
Yeah.
2.
Damn.
It's like there's also that other. You can go the other way where you can like you'll feel every movement of every joint in your body as you're running.
I will say this: when I was in college, I kind of did it on purpose, but I made like mushroom tea, and we talked about dosing people last week, and I forgot all about this one, but I was making a potion basically for like one of my roommates.
Found some berries on my farm.
Yeah, so I drank it myself, and I was like, I just want to see what this does, because I don't want to send this dude into oblivion. And I went to a gym on mushrooms, lifting weights. Terrible experience. Very, it was very medieval torture chamber-esque.
A gym is not a good place not on mushrooms.
True, true, that's true.
Yeah.
Gyms are the worst places maybe in the world.
Probably, I would say gyms are. It's a tough environment.
I don't think I'll ever go to one again
Yeah.
in my life. There's no chance.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to be anywhere with a treadmill. I don't be anywhere with a dude with like the deep tank on where it goes all the way to his hip, the hole inside.
That is a weird thing.
Yeah.
Just get completely jacked. I mean, it's sick. It rules. But like, it would suck to be that jacked and then have just know people are out there that could just fuck you up.
I do kind of like the guy dropping heavy weights.
True.
Like every
Chalking
now and
up.
again,
I
you
just like
hear,
chalking up.
Yeah.
Just want to chalk my hands up.
Just go in, chalk up, and leave.
No, I want to work out outside
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
where mushrooms work.
No, that's true.
Do you see what I'm saying, man? I'm changing everything for.
No, that would be fun.
Fit dudes.
Now that I can do 3 miles, now I'm like, I could work. It's going to take me like 3 years.
I'm gonna do a test run by myself. I'll do 5 miles through Kensington on mushrooms.
I'm out.
No. This
I
is strictly
quit.
for research, just to see if it can be done, just to see if I can make it through.
It probably gets done. You just don't know what's going on. There's probably guys who like inadvertently are on mushrooms in Kensington.
I don't think. You know what? Yeah. Dude, you guys want to do a run on heroin? You guys want to do heroin and run 10
Heroin
miles?
5K would be sick. Dude.
It takes 2 weeks.
Multiple people die.
Yeah. Well,
They overdose.
again,
That's
man,
not
it
fun.
doesn't even help to speculate on this. We just sound like assholes.
What?
Just like, what if we ran on drugs?
Yeah,
I don't even like being the guy having the conversation. I'm just gonna do it, and it would be
Sure.
nice if we did it together. That's all, dude.
There you go.
So I have like Felicia staying with me right now,
Mm-hmm.
and so we went to go play poker the other day, and Brian Fennell kind of lives in the Kensington area, so we stopped at that Wawa, and then we came
Which
out.
one on Aramingo Ave?
The Aramingo Ave. So we came out of it, and it was a packed Wawa. Like this night was really packed. There were fucking like people were just like heroin knotted out all
Yeah.
over the place. And when we came out of so they split the lines in two, and the line that was close to the door, like the people that were standing in the line would just like look around and just like slowly walk out of the store with their stuff.
Awesome.
Hilarious, right? Like, and the one dude was leaving with like full stuff in his hand and held the door open for me so I could leave. It was so amazing.
What
right?
was it like heroin supply, like grape soda, tasty cakes? Heroin diet is the worst.
You know what
People
I
on
noticed
heroin
today?
Do not eat well.
I was driving down Kensington Ave to come here, and they love frozen treats more than any other population on the planet. Junkies, dude. There was a guy with a water ice trolley stand. I don't know, a cart. He was a hand pushing a water ice cart, and he just pulled up to like a group of like 50 junkies, and they're all like, "Hell yeah, dude!" They were excited for it. It was the most I've ever seen them all move.
Water
Yeah.
ice is also like 25 cents in Philadelphia, so that's the
Frozen
only
treats
dessert.
are always
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Slurpees. They love Slurpees, dude.
For sure.
Big gulp size Slurpees. They fuck with any kind of fucking.
Fuck with Slurpees hard, dude.
Dude, the king cone. That's the only way they cool themselves, being outside in the heat all summer. They just
Sweet frozen treats.
frozen treats.
Yeah, I've never known a heroin addict who eats
Just eating
decently.
eating a drumstick, be like, it's my one vice.
I remember I was working with a guy who was on heroin. He was an electrician, and it was actually kind of fucked up. He was like kind of pimping his girlfriend out too. But we left his apartment from where his girlfriend just would like lay on a mattress, and he would go in and like, I'm taking a shit, and just do heroin, like come out, and I would sit in there with her like, what are you guys up to later? What are you guys doing? And we left, went to Wendy's, and he was like, I'm just saying, dude, like, if you shot one bag of heroin, you'd have a good time. People say it's bad. It's like, burgers are bad for you. It's like, well, you're also eating a burger, too. It's like, you can't shame, be like, fast food's bad, so you eat that, too.
Yeah, when I do heroin, it's strictly vegan diet.
Dude, yeah, he was like, dude, you would, honestly, dude, he was trying to talk me. He was like, you'd actually have fun. He's like, people say it's not that bad. It's like, dude, I just saw your girlfriend. Like, she like looked. It was like track marks in her. She was like laying on a mattress.
Well, it's the second time that gets you.
True.
Do it the one
First
time,
that's
it
probably-
rules.
It's good advice. Big luck. Just get in, get out.
Yeah.
Also, you can fuck my girlfriend for $40. It's not that bad.
I'll suck your dick for $1 million.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's pretty bad. Doing heroin is pretty fucking bad.
No, I guess I'm always going to be curious about it, but
Yeah. So when Felicia and I were leaving, because she's never seen heroin addicts.
sleepyheads. She never seen
yeah,
sleepyheads
Sleepyhead,
before.
yeah.
in their habitat, right? It's like, so we were leaving. This dude is in the car, in the passenger seat of a car, knotted out hard, like mouth open with his chin down to his belly button. And I said to her, I was like, did you see that guy knotted out in his car? She's like, you mean a guy sleeping in his car? It's just like, oh my
Yeah.
He must have had a long day at work. Dude, we started calling them sleepyheads so that I could, like, because my kids were seeing them constantly. Dude, we were at the post office, and there was a sleepyhead couple, and I like, elbowed my daughter. I was like, check out these fucking sleepyheads. And so we get a little bit of a laugh out of it, but I hate being, like, one of those, like, my kid said something funny, guys. But we were in the car.
Get that out of your head, dude. Just rip.
We were driving down through the neighborhood, and my son is 10, and there was a junkie who was wilding the fuck out. Like, he was like rapping in people's faces and like stomping down the street.
DMXing.
He looked like the Flash because everyone else was standing completely still, and he was just like freaking out, shirt off. He had that like dirt tan that like, so it's not just this dude was out, for roller
Just
skates.
street
or
urchin.
Yeah. So my son was like, that guy's an awake head. The kids say the darndest things, man.
That's fun. That actually rules, dude.
Yeah.
So he was the one. That must suck. You're with your boys. You guys are all doing heroin. Your one boy does meth, and you're like, come on, man.
The vibe's all wrong.
Ruining the vibe. Yeah. Ruining the vibe, dude. Trying to chill. Listen to some Soundgarden, maybe.
Yeah.
You bring these fucking dubstep vibes to the party.
I saw a black awakehead chick on the way here. She was in the median, and she was wearing full denim everything. Like, I don't even know where she got a denim head wrap. It was ridiculous. She was like, she was probably also wearing denim shoes, right?
Damn.
She put down her denim purse and then she started dancing. She was like dancing real hard. And then she got on her head and started twerking. And then stood up, clapped her hands, pointed at the car who was playing the music, and just like she did like a pivot turn, like a genuine pivot turn, and just walked away.
Man,
Killing it, dude.
Yeah.
it's 95 degrees today. That was some wet denim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it must be tight just being like high on crack or whatever it is and just hearing your favorite song and just doing a dance for that person and be like, that was totally normal and turning around.
Your life instantly turns into a soda commercial. You're just dancing. There's graphics going through the sky. I'm coming.
I've never been into cultural appropriation, but I might appropriate the thing like 12-year-old black chicks do when you walk down the street and you're like, or do you just do like a practice
Just braid
dance?
beads
Yeah.
crackling around your head the whole time.
I always love that.
It's like step team practice.
Yeah, dude. It's like you see you walk down the street, it's like,
Yeah, drill team.
I always love that, dude. Yeah, it is. Real quick, just kind of like, yeah, so I was going the other day, and I don't know what he's up to.
My name is Keisha.
You've got an open bag of chips in one hand. They're just spraying everywhere.
I'm always jealous, dude. I saw someone, for some reason, I was like, that has to be her aunt. It was like real aunt energy and the girl, and they like cross streets, and they're both going, and they're going like, come on, get on my side. And the girl across the street was like, all right, I'm coming. And danced way back. I'm secretly jealous. I see that. I'm like, that's got to be awesome, dude. Because then you're practicing all day, and then the time comes, you're just like flawless.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when the spotlight's on you at the school assembly and you're
I mean,
just fucking crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rules.
Or like when your cousin shoots a low budget rap video or whatever.
I love watching. I'm a big drill team fan.
Yeah.
Like I love the drill team. My favorite part is when they're doing the clapping and they smack their foot.
Love it, dude.
Dude, that's the best part.
That rules, dude.
Yeah, that's a mic drop.
When they do girls versus guys drill team,
Yeah.
pretty tight.
You ever notice that when they do that, the guy drill team does way more humping?
Yeah, I actually, yeah.
It's
seen that.
pretty fucking crazy.
No, it makes sense.
But it's like when the guys and girls drill team against each other, the guys get real effeminate with it.
They don't, well, they probably out of respect leave the humps
Yeah.
out.
Well, I just assumed it's because they were all trained by their single mothers, but it could be that too. It could be that too.
True. But did you hump that girl? Daryl, did you hump that girl? The step team? Drill team, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty tight, man. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of 12-year-old black girls dancing, having a good time.
12 years, you'll have one.
Especially like a target. True.
Yeah, you'll get to do all that stuff. Like that was one of my favorite things about having twins. Are you kidding me? The choreographed dances we're gonna be doing
True.
pretty soon.
TikTok. If TikTok doesn't get the leader of TikTok doesn't get assassinated by Donald Trump, you will probably. I mean, you can just kick up now because you're gonna be TikTok.
I do
famous.
it for the love of the game. I don't need TikTok.
You have twins, dude?
Yeah.
Matt's got a way more viral upside on it though, because he's going to be the mixed race white dad. Like he embraces his daughter's culture. You know what I mean?
True.
You're going to be you're going to be the poster boy for like woke news.
Yeah, until they Google me. Like, hold on a second. One search, and they're like,
They're gonna have to do the woke math though. Like, well, he's pretty cool with black people.
True.
Maybe Asians pump the brakes.
yeah, or just like, dude, I'm not racist. I'm oppressed. Come on. Come on.
Do you think you can get grandfathered into some of your daughter's oppression?
No, they're not.
Because
It's a blind spot. It's a blind spot for girl Democrats. It's like they just kind of look at you and they're like, I don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with you. They're kind of like, shit. Because they can't, in their world, all black people are like pumping their fists and like, get in here, my Asian brothers. I would never say a mean thing about you. Because if you don't know any black people at all, you're like, yeah, they don't do anything racist. You're like, that's how they conceptualize black people.
Oh yeah.
Like, they would never say something mean.
Go to a corner Chinese food store.
I know. Then in this, if you go to like an elite or like a very liberal like graduate program, that's how, like, not everybody, but like there's a subgroup of like typically white chicks who come out and they're like, I just want to work with the people and help them, and they'll like talk about black people, and you're like, in like this weird way where like, have you ever just like talked to a black person? They're like, yeah, I'm going to school to learn how to do that, and I'll be doing it soon.
I'm gonna start kidnapping Ivy League students and taking them to Chinese restaurants with bulletproof glass.
you almost slipped.
No, I didn't.
You almost remarked about their lawn.
That's CTE, dude. That's not racism.
Dude.
Fine line.
The best part about the relationship between like the bulletproof glass Chinese stores and black people, right? It's a very aggressive relationship.
Yeah.
But the transactions go smooth.
So smooth.
Oh, it's honest
right?
too.
And it'll be like I walked into a Chinese store one time, and this was the exact scenario that was happening. I swear to God. I walk in, and the Chinese person behind the glass is like, I am not the nigga. I am not the nigga. Do you want soy sauce? Like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Yeah, dude. Establish your boundaries, but then please the customer. That's all.
True.
Customer's always right.
Can I say? And they'll die for each other too. Like the guy would die for that guy behind the thing. They like work together. It's like a parasitic.
Well,
Yeah.
Wait, die?
It's like the
symbiotic
tiny fish that live in shark gills.
Yeah.
Explain. They just eat from an alligator's tooth. How? Explain that to me. I missed that.
What do you mean?
Who would die for who?
Like they would die. Like if someone came and robbed the store, they'd be like, "Come on, man, you don't rob this store."
So, okay. So
Chi-
after the
Chinese dudes are
store,
black
after
shepherds.
the store owner shot the guy. So you were saying the guy would die for a person robbing the store?
No. A black guy will die for a bulletproof Chinese guy. And a bulletproof.
Yeah, after the bullet, this happened a lot of times. The bulletproof Chinese guy shoots him because he tried to rob the store.
I mean, I
was having fun.
That's just a small personal conflict.
Just throw ninja stars at each other, just back and forth. Like they all have them. Like black people have ninja stars.
So they defend.
dude.
They defend the store.
Yeah, because it's kind of their property too. Like it's on their block, so it's kind of their property.
True. So they'll die.
So they handle their
die
own
for it?
internal conflicts.
Not like die, but it's like this is my block. You know what I mean? So you gotta protect it or own it.
Dude, if something
Like
happened to
that guy did at the protest.
What guy? What
Rittenhouse. So you're saying like Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah, like they wouldn't let a Kyle Rittenhouse fly.
So you're saying Kyle Rittenhouse is good by you? I hear you.
I didn't.
Yeah.
No, Kyle Rittenhouse would
That
be
was
shot
his block,
dead.
dude. That was his block.
That was
He
not
like,
his block, bro. That was a block over.
True, my bad.
Yeah, he
You know what I mean?
perpetrated on another hood.
Dude, Philly neighborhoods are sometimes like 3 or 4 blocks long.
True, that is true.
You walk those 3 or 4 blocks, and then you start messing with a bulletproof Chinese guy, and he's gonna put the broom away and pull out a gun.
True.
That's what they do when it's one of your black guys. The bulletproof Chinese guy just uses a broom. But when it's a black guy from another neighborhood, that's when he pulls out the fucking gun.
True.
Yeah.
Does anyone know this guy? Like, no. But like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a pretty aggressive setup.
You see a Chinese guy. Who managed this?
Yes. They should put sandbags behind there too. So it's a full foxhole setup, and they're just selling bubble gum. Because dude, the contraption is like you open it up, and it's like this like plastic thing whirls around, and like 2 pieces of double bubble come through, and it's like, dude, all that for a couple pieces of gum. It's a very untrustworthy
when it's
setup.
your life on the line.
I used to work for a guy who got stabbed twice. So I used to work for a Korean gentleman who sold. He's like, I used to own a 40 deli. His words, not mine. He called it a 40 deli.
I mean, he's a bulletproof Chinese guy. He's a bulletproof Asian.
True.
So yeah, it was a 40 deli. Yeah.
It was a 40 deli. He got stabbed. I think he stepped outside behind the glass, thought people were his boys.
Dude,
They did not protect him. They stabbed him.
Also, in my neighborhood, there is only Chinese. There's not even Asian. Like
Really?
they don't even know that they're not. I didn't mean to say they that hard. Where I come from, it's like it's just Chinese.
Yeah,
There's not
exactly.
like
Yeah,
there's
I'm
no
saying-
consideration that it might be a different
Dude,
flavor.
I never like doing this, but Donnell Rollins has this joke that I fucking love. He goes, he's like, black people, we don't know Asian, we just know Chinese.
Yeah.
Japanese Chinese, Korean Chinese.
Yeah, my daughter was hanging out with. Obviously, the pandemic's been a blessing because she can't hang out with the fucking kids outside anymore. But like, she came in the house one time. She was like, "Can I have 75 cents so we can go to the Chinos?" I was like, "Whoa, dude, chill the fuck out." I was like, "Who the fuck told you Chinos?"
Where did you get that from?
And she was like, "The kids outside." And then there was like 4 Puerto Rican kids and 2 black kids. I was like, I guess they don't tell them not to say it, but please don't. You don't say it.
yeah.
I don't even care I don't even care if any of them say it, but it's like you got to protect yourself.
Yeah.
I had to have the talk with my daughter about how
I
she's gonna be treated differently.
I tried going into the store where I used to live, and I called the guy Poppy, and everyone was like, "Rrrt," and they're like, "Yeah, you can't do that." I was like, "What's up, Pop?" And everyone's
like the black girl stop drill teaming.
People stopped. They're like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Sorry about that." But yeah, man, that's well, it's funny too because Brittany constantly invites me into these like horrible traps where like I was supposed to go to a party. It was a Havana Nights. So I was like, "Oh, you just dress like you're Cuban." I'm like, "I'm not allowed to do that." That guy just got fired for doing basically Puerto Rican nights. There was the guy from the food editing, or he was like an editor for a food magazine.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Well, there is a theory about interracial relationships that the longer a white person is with a black person, the more that white person starts to look Puerto Rican.
Dude, look at me.
Yeah.
Come on. Look at my goatee. That's
You
absolute.
do look like you look like Poppy.
That's absolute, dude. It didn't. I shave every day. I get Poppy status immediately.
You have the same
Dude, that's
haircut
such
and
a-
facial hair as Poppy on my block.
We get a low Caesar, dude. Just fucking
Yeah,
bang
all you
shit
need is
down.
like a safety vest.
Every now and again, Ansley would be like,
Well, man, who do black people fuck with harder? Chinese or Poppy?
Poppy.
Yeah,
Poppy.
fuck yeah, dude. Why? Because Poppy can fix anything. Because every black comedian, Poppy can fix anything, man. Bring him a toaster, a car. Poppy fix anything.
Well, I mean, like Poppy, like we play with their kids, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't like the bulletproof Chinese. I've never played with a bulletproof
not allowed to
Chinese
play.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are bubble children, as far as I'm
They're
concerned.
either in the school, they're either behind the glass or in the classroom. Glass or class.
Glass
dude.
or
Or behind those
Yeah.
chrome gates they always have.
Say again.
What?
Behind those chrome gates they always have.
Yeah, the very ornate like gate
Yeah.
mechanisms
Oh,
that
they
they
keep
have.
them-
Yeah.
It's a gated Chinese community. Just a
Yeah,
house.
just wearing a bubble coat in the kitchen the entire time.
Just tied to a chair with your eyelids open with a fucking.
I also
book.
think black people want Poppy approval because
Really?
I think black people fuck with Poppy harder than Poppy fucks with black people.
True. There's a bit. Yeah.
It's
Poppy's
asymmetrical
pretty
for
racist,
sure.
dude.
Poppy's
Can be.
extremely racist,
Poppy is very
but he knows what side his bread's buttered on. So like he won't start trouble with white people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Other like less like so Poppy's the alpha, and like the others in the groups might like chirp up from time to time. And Poppy will be like,
No, chill.
not right now.
This
Stop.
guy comes in and buys 1.5 Deer Park every day, dude. I can't lose his business.
Yeah. But like, but it's like weapons free with like any black dude that starts trouble with them.
Really?
This is just what I'm seeing outside every day. I'm no scientist here. I'm not speaking about the world at large. I'm just saying if you talk like this to anyone who lives in a extremely mixed neighborhood, you might see some very similar experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, I don't think black people ever are mean to Poppy. They might just be like, they might make some mark about
They'll
like
step out of line.
merengue music or something. They might hit him with an unwanted salsa dance. Like, yo, what's up, Pop? And do some salsa.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
come on, man. Here's a $4 cheesesteak. I still can't figure out the math on how they sell
So
cheesesteaks.
the big
I
problem.
see you fixing cars in your church shoes again.
So Poppy's big problem on my block right now, or not right now, I think historically his biggest problem was that when his boys, like some of his boys come around, the black bikers he hangs with, they'll rev their motorcycles all through the night.
True.
Like just that, like
Poppy
wolves
problems,
howling at the moon. And Poppy won't do it. I think he's only got a scooter at this point. But like even when he's fucking with bikes, he won't do like the ring. He won't do that.
Yeah.
And I can kind of like I've looked out before I've gone out to say shit, and I could see him kind of like shaking his head like you're going to cause a problem when you do this. And then when I pop my head, I'm like, Pop, what's up with the motorcycles? Then he's like, I fucking knew it. And then he'll start screaming at his boys.
Yeah.
So he's like, look what you did.
It's not mine.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
torn. Poppy's
Yeah.
torn, dude.
Yeah.
Well, Poppy's a family man.
Well, it's also Poppy's a family man, but it's also like, dude, if it was on the table that I could get into like a black dirt bike gang, I'd be like, yo, they kind of fucking rule. I can't get in them, so I'm like, hey, slow down, knock it off. Yeah. It's a stop sign. You guys, 9 just went through one stop sign. It's a large ticket. But if it was on the table, like Poppy could get into the dirt bike gang. I might be able to get into.
Well,
one.
he can fucking do dirt bike maintenance for them.
Yeah, that's a big
You think
part
they're
of it.
using them for dirt bike maintenance?
That's 100%.
True, because it must be like one of the those bird things you rent, like when they do those little scooters. It must be like young black teens on a dirt bike. It just stops and you're like, all right.
Poppy starts fixing it. It'll be ready when you get back.
True.
That's like black teenagers are like Comanches, like with horses. They're just like one black teenager has like 300 dirt bikes.
Somebody actually, it's funny. Somebody Comanche'd Blizz's bike.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it was like he like got on his bike, but he didn't ride away with both. I was like, did he ride away with on your bike? He's like, no, he just left his city bike and took mine and just.
Yo, when Shane was covering the Comanches, did he ever talk about how they broke their horses?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, it's the fucking best. So the reason why they were able to advance more than white people with horses is because they were able to break them in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
So the way white people broke their horses is they would like have them in like a pen, and they would starve it, and then when it was ready to eat, they would feed it. And because horses are gigantic, it would sometimes take weeks because horses are very stubborn. But Comanches realized that if they put a rope around its neck and choke the shit out of it until it's almost dead, let it stand back up, grab it by the face and blow in its nose.
Clean up all the cum.
So what Butterly just did to me downstairs.
Basically.
I just serve Butterly now.
Yeah. You are Tim's dirt bike right now.
That is pretty sick. They figured like we can just choke these things.
Dude, they would do it in like 20, like not even 20, they would do it in like 5 minutes. Just like, so they could break, like they could just spend all day breaking horses.
So if you just choke the fuck out of a horse, it just serves you for the rest of its life.
I think the blowing in the nose is also necessary.
True. That's kind of yeah.
That I think, I don't know what to me it's like, how the fuck did they even figure that out?
Do you have to beat the fuck out of a horse before you ride it?
I think it's customary.
Just
Yeah, I think that's cross cultural.
I'm gonna go horseback riding and try to break their horse.
You have to break a champagne bottle on it first.
I'm gonna go horseback riding when they're riding. Just be like, dude, it's following me home. I can't do anything about it. It's imprinted. I don't know.
Yeah, I always wonder how
Stop breaking my horse.
How the West Philly horsemen. I always wonder how they break their horses.
Those dudes fucking rule.
Apparently, those horses are in horrific conditions.
Really?
If you actually read into it, yeah.
Who's writing these articles? What alt-right journalist is like, those horses can't be kept up. It's the guy who wrote the book about Obama, wasn't?
Yeah, actually, this might be like an Irish slaves thing where all I saw was like a racist guy, like, those horses are actually mistreated.
Yeah. They're not mistreated. It's just a cultural difference. It's just that's how
what was
we
the
treat
basis?
them.
Well, I mean, you don't want to raise horses in West Philly to begin with. I mean, not a lot of pasture, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Drinking a lot of Kool-Aid.
Munching some cans, touching some cans.
A lot of diabetic horses.
That'd be sick to ride, just to be a knight in the hood and just have armor out of 211 cans. Dude, if they went back to full knight set, that'd be sick, dude.
They're all wearing horse house shoes. Where'd you get those horse slippers, dude?
Fuck.
Knight 211 versus Knight King Cobra, dude. Oh. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Black Horsemen. The first time I saw a black dude on a horse, I was in West Philly. I was so fucking high, And I just went like, oh my God. I was just like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's funny that they don't wear like horse clothes. Like they're still just wearing dirt bike clothes on horses. Just like a tall tee riding a horse.
Well, that's what you used to do. Back then, you just had a horse. Philadelphia, that was like the norm. Did you ever see those, they're called mews. There's houses that have like a little garage over it, and then there's like a house. I'd have to kind of show it to you, but there's still houses in Philly that it's like the whole house doesn't start till the second floor. It's because you used to keep your horse at the bottom.
Oh yeah, they still like fashion their garage doors to look like barn doors sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, you used to have you had your horse. So
It's black Comanches, dog.
they're trying to make America great again, dude.
1776
But
energy.
I do hate the horse, like the professional horses, like the junkies, the sleepyheads give tours on. First of all, if you get on a horse tour, that's a sleepyhead driving you.
Oh,
I got a similar DOS.
familiar. Yeah.
I got a similar DOS to you. Like I kind of just heard third hand that like the everyone doing those guided horse tours in Philly are just heroin addicts.
Yeah, they all remind me of the cab driver ghost from Scrooged.
They actually,
You know what I mean?
they look kind of otherworldly. Well, they're
They're sleepyheads. Yeah, sure.
sleepyheads.
Yeah, no, I don't know anyone that's ever actually done that. I don't think anyone from Philadelphia has ever done like a carriage ride.
I don't think so either.
I've never.
So we could just be lied to because we don't have any experience.
True. I want to interview the black guys with horses. I know where they live. I know where the stables are, actually.
I think there's probably a documentary about them. You can read.
Yeah. Go check it out. I might try to break them. I might Comanche.
Get one on the show
Yeah.
is what you got to do.
I might Comanche one of their horses.
West Philly Black Cowboys go on Matt and Shane.
True. Yeah, please come on. Because I would be curious too. Because it's like they were probably when did like the dirt bikes become super popular? That wasn't. They didn't become as popular.
It's been a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch 12 O'clock Boys if you haven't
There was
watched that
always
yet.
dudes on dirt bikes, but it was never organized.
It's still not organized. Actually, it got really, really popular, I think, years ago. This might be like 10 years ago, but cops were forbidden from chasing them because they kept wiping out and dying.
I remember that.
Or like destroying other people's property.
Yeah.
And I feel like once they like killed that or made that mandate or whatever you call it, then it really blew up.
Well, a good friend of the podcast he thought he was operating under like dirt bike community, and the cop actually chased him for like a mile and a half and locked him up. Chris Markell.
Oh,
He was like, I can totally get away.
Do you know why he got caught though?
No.
He ran out of gas.
Did he?
Yeah. He was. Dude,
His horse got tired.
Yeah.
He ran out of gas?
Yeah.
He should have had 2 dirt bikes. You always that's how. By the way, just not to make this about Comanches, but when they would like ride away from people, so they always had multiple horses.
Yeah.
So when their horse got tired, they would kill that horse, take its entrails out, wrap it around him, jump on another horse, and just munch on the entrails as they rode away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It's pretty sick.
Dude, Markell told me the tale. He was saying, like, I thought they couldn't chase me. So I was going. He's like, I was flying. I made it like, I think he said like a couple city blocks. He made it pretty far. He's
Yeah.
like, it's a pretty long chase. But, he thought he was free.
Yeah.
He was like genuinely pissed. He's like, I didn't think that guy was allowed to chase me. What the fuck?
Yeah, he ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas.
He ran, and like I don't think it was
it's gotta be the
I don't
worst.
think it was the cop, the same cop that was chasing him that locked him
okay.
up. But it was like, yeah, he definitely. Dude, that's the funniest part to me. It's like
does suck,
because I believe him that he can whip the shit out of a dirt bike.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe him because he looks like he looks like a dirt bike black.
Well, it'd be so sick because every time I see like a dirt bike squad rolling through, I never like recognized anyone. I'd be tired, be like, oh, hey, Chris, hey,
Yeah,
I know that guy.
yeah. Chris Markell's the man,
He fucking rules, dude.
dude. That guy can. I mean, from what I understand, he's been on some high speed chases in multiple vehicles.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
I've been saying I got to get him on forever, dude. I need to hear his tale. Running out of gas is so fucking. Just being like, and you start to smell those fumes. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, "Oh man, I guess they got me."
That's why I always wear rollerblades on my dirt bike in case I run out of gas. I still gotta keep moving.
I was actually thinking about doing a segment where I just start doing like go to a skate park and just rollerblade there, just videoing it, no soundtrack, no anything, just me. Just maybe I'll pop out a middle.
Do you have moves? Can you shred?
I'm pretty good at rollerblading, dude. I
Yeah?
think if I got some blades on and like got used to them again, I probably could catch some air.
My
Go over the pyramid, and fucking.
my older kids, my older kids are getting into skateboarding right now.
Really?
It's gonna be hard to resist the temptation. Like, let me show you guys a thing or two.
Can you skate?
Terribly.
Can you ollie?
Yeah, but I'm gonna I'm gonna have a permanent injury
Just
the first time.
blade with me, dude.
Yeah.
Your kids can go. Their kids can go to the skate park.
We should get razor scooters.
We'll blade, dude. I can. I'm not bad.
Yeah.
No one's
think
bad
I've
at razor
seen- I think
scooters.
I've
It's
seen
got
you do
handlebars.
Some shit. I know he. I was about to say I seen you do some shit, but I was gonna say even though John Del Calo, he hates when I say this because I put him under so much pressure. That motherfucker can skate.
Oh, I'm gonna get him to teach
Dude,
my kids.
He is so
There you go.
sick.
You guys, there was one time me, Dorian, we were coming from West Philly. We saw John DeCallo. He was on a skateboard. He hit a curb and he fell.
Never mind. He sucks.
Yeah, but didn't he have groceries or something with him? He was like,
Makes it worse.
No, he was just skating.
He
He's like,
spilled a gallon of milk on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
He's really good usually.
yeah, no, he like tricks and shit. Like he's the man.
He's nasty?
Yeah, he's sick nasty.
When's the last time you saw him skate?
It's been a while. I would say honestly, it was when Ansley was pregnant with Finn, so like 7-8 years ago.
Wonder if he still got it.
He's gotta.
I saw him do that like last summer.
How was he?
He was
you saw
fine.
him
I
eat
saw him
shit?
fall last summer. Yeah.
Yo, even Tony Hawk eats it, dude.
Not just on land. He like misses like a 720 Misty flip, dude. Doesn't just go into a curb. It's gotta be embarrassing when pro skaters do just like fall in the driveway.
Yeah, when Tony Hawk bails, it's a YouTube video. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
It's not just from going.
I'll put it this way: get a board on that dude. You will be shocked.
Yeah, he's probably pretty nasty.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit him up.
I mean, if I'm blading around him, I'd probably,
Yeah.
he'd probably have a couple of things to
Like-
say about me on his podcast. if he ever
My,
starts
my
one.
I don't talk about it much, but one of my younger brothers was a pro skater for a while, and he was pretty sick.
Why don't you
Like,
talk about that much?
He's
I don't
jealous.
know. I think I was a little jealous.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I skated a little bit. I never really got to that status.
You're
I
a
wouldn't even
poser?
know-
No
where the
offense.
fuck did he even find the time to get that good? It was crazy.
He was pretty nasty.
pretty sick. And John, and when I saw John, it was like, oh man, that's impressive. You're really good.
So you have an
So-
eye for talent. Is
I
what
do.
you're saying.
It's
You still skate?
my brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's fat now.
that rules.
Yeah.
That fucking rules.
He's a crane operator.
Perfect.
Yeah, so he just like sleeps all day at work. Like wakes up for 5 minutes, moves the box, and goes back to sleep.
I was a bad skater. I was a poser. I could ollie. Landed one heel flip in my life.
I wasn't even good enough to pose, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you could.
I could grind.
I was so bad you could smell it on me.
I could 50-50 grind a curb. My best trick was 180 to a 50-50 grind to a 180 off. That was like the pinnacle of my
Dude,
skateboarding.
I fucking carried my skateboard most of the time.
Really?
I sucked.
You guys are posers, bro?
was
I
a
mean,
hard
I'm
one.
really good at Tony Hawk. Dude, now's
That's
my
even
time,
better.
dude. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 just came out again.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm feeling strong. I'm
That
feeling
needs-
overconfident in
That
skating.
needs to be game night. Tony Hawk too.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah, this
That would be
is
sick,
the
dude.
backward hat styling of a skater, by the way.
Yeah?
Like a hardcore skater.
I was going for fisherman. You know what I mean?
What?
That's the hat, the backwards hat I was going
Okay.
for. I want to get.
Yeah,
I
you'd
want
have
to
to
be guy on a
tweak it
shitty
little
boat.
bit if you want to skate. You want to
Yeah.
be taken seriously.
Yeah,
Have you ever, dude? You could probably ride a board.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we got a skate crew. We got a fight crew.
Damn.
Look how much shit we do, dude.
Dude, we should start skating for
We're,
sure.
we're multi-crewed.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna blade, obviously.
This
I'll follow
we're a
behind you.
Foot Clan. We're a serious Foot Clan. We have video games.
True.
We have fucking rollerblades.
We just need to ditch our families now so we can hang in like a layer.
Dude,
Yeah,
me and
we
Tim are
gotta
doing
get
that right now. The three of us are literally doing that right now.
Yeah, we just not go back. Legally speaking, we could just stay in here and form a Foot Clan and be like, look, they can come here on the weekends.
Every time they
They're
send
first
someone
of
to
all-
check on us, that we just beat their ass.
First of all, from age like, I don't know, 6 to 11, the kids are going to love the Foot Clan place. So sorry about that, but the kids are going to like us more. Hit maybe 27, and they'll be like, wait a second. What the fuck was that?
What was Dad doing? What the fuck was Dad doing?
I think Dad rules too hard.
Yeah, I'm like, I try to get it out of my head, but I really, really want to go back to communal living, where it's like find a place, develop it with like 5 or so people, and just have like almost like a little built-in neighborhood.
Dude, I think that's what's happening with our gym.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dude,
like,
shout out Heart
Because we're-
Jiu-Jitsu,
yeah.
Conshohocken, Pennsylvania.
It's the way to go, man.
Because we all of our kids are in it. So like the kids go to class, then the parents go to class. So the kids are like hanging out and like doing their homework and shit. I think we're in a commune.
Pretty sure.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the way it's supposed to be. Our neighbors, our one neighbors are like supposedly moving, and it's like, dude, I'm like, let me know where you guys move, dude. We're good friends with them, but I mean, if I had, I don't know if they can fight or not, so.
Let them all
Find
fight
out.
I
Noah.
have to join. I have to weigh my options, dude.
I'm gonna have my guy
only
come
have
over
one
and just
copy.
gauge you real quick. He's gonna test your strength.
It'd be funny though if they didn't really like us that much. You're like, where are you guys moving? They're like, fuck.
I forget the address, but I gotta run.
Forever. See you. Goodbye. No, they're chill. But I mean, I grew up like that where it was like I would just walk into my cousin's house, no knocking on the
Trash
door.
commune.
Yeah, the trash commune. It was fucking awesome. So it's like the fact that I I always loved that of being able to just like go into your neighbor's house or like, but then like, dude, I left the trash commune and forever was just like I didn't like hate my neighbors, but it was just I just lived next door to strangers, and it's like it's weird when you think about how you're just virtually encountering strangers all day, every day, and it's rare to see someone you know. It's actually exciting. You're like, holy fuck, I know that guy.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's good for you to just be around strangers constantly.
Yeah, I feel like you need a tribe.
Yeah,
you need
man.
a small tribe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If we leave the house, we go straight to the car and go to people that we like. So it's like I kind of avoid the strangers.
Pretty tight. I just walk and I'm just like I'm coming around strangers. I don't feel like much stranger danger, but I think on a low level it puts you in kind of a bit of a heightened state.
I took a walk to get a slice of pizza today, and it felt like I was playing paintball. Like I was like, if I feel like I have to keep my head on a swivel, so it's like someone's not hiding behind a tree or something. You know what I mean? Like that's how. Well, I also live in a terrible neighborhood. So
Yeah,
this is a
saying,
bad
what the
example.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I live in a really
Like, I
bad
don't know
neighborhood.
what you mean.
No,
I,
yeah.
Yeah.
Walked
Yeah.
to the post office today and was like,
Yeah, no.
Like birds chirping behind you.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's not a stranger's thing. That's more of like a
sex.
socioeconomic issue than a stranger's thing. My bad.
No, I mean,
bad example.
But then again, if you were, if you knew everybody, they wouldn't be. That is even in if it's a bad socioeconomic area. I lived in areas that were like fucked up, but I knew all my neighbors and we were all cool, and it was like awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking ruled.
Yeah.
Some lady watched my house like 24 hours a day. Never asked her to. She's like, oh, I kept an eye on your house last night. I'm like, thanks. I was there too. Appreciate that. I'm looking out for you.
Yeah, where do you be going at 7?
Yeah, that was the time there was a lady next door to me who was I think I talked about this before, but I don't know. But there was a lady who was she was a prostitute living next door to me. Like my house, 4 vacant lots, her house, a white Ford Explorer that was just parked there out of use.
Hell yeah.
Then her house, and she came over freaking out the one time. Like my daughter jumped out of the 3rd floor. I think she was like smoking dust. And she's like, you got to drive me to the hospital. And I was like, all right. So I drove her to the hospital. And I would like look out the window and you would see this. There was like a white Ford Explorer they would like turn tricks in. So you would look out and you'd see that thing like rocking. So this lady would be like actively blowing people constantly. And then so I drop her off at the hospital. She's like, thank you so much. And just reaches in, just plants a kiss right on my lips. And I was like,
Whoa.
eh.
Man.
Damn.
It was nice of her to do. But I remember just being like.
That's a Sonya Blade fatality, dude. You're like you didn't explode.
I remember just being like. Just, so like whatever.
Damn. So you had stranger cum on your lips.
Probably. I mean, particles, definitely.
Definitely.
I think we all kind of do. You ride the subway and like go like that.
I don't do that.
Nah.
Ew. You lick the railing. We all do it.
I also there was this dude one time I worked in so we were working for these guys who were it was somewhere in like outside of Philadelphia, and we were trying to like build like an apartment complex. So we were working for these Hasidic Jewish dudes who would come in like full Weird Owl'd out and like come in and like appraise the situation. But they hired a foreman. His name was Keith. And he would he would go to his car and he would smoke crack. And he would come, he was running the whole entire job. And he would come in and be like, and start yelling at everybody. And it was just like, dude, it was just his guys, but we were like another subcontractor. So we would come in and he'd be like, and he'd be like, dude, Keith, relax. And, and then we go in and then like around like noon, he'd tuck her out real hard. He'd just fucking be like, and he'd go back out to his car, come back in like raging. The one time we were working, he's like yelling, blah, blah, blah. He was talking real fast. And I'm like walking by and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Sneezes. I watched a spit particle and I was like, no, right into my mouth. And I was like, fuck, dude. My immune system rules, dude. That's why I didn't get COVID. It was the ultimate gift.
You had one hooker kiss.
I broke the rule. First of all, I broke the rule. You're not supposed to kiss hookers ever. She kissed me on the lips. Just, being nice. But I feel like that's kind of, was nice of her
It's
to
like
do.
a reverse Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
You know, like you're just like I would just go to sleep forever. It's like if a hooker kissed me on the lips, I'd just check out. Like I'm done.
I mean, dude, yeah, there's different levels and gradients, but you're talking like this is like $10, dude. This is like a $10. You can hop in the White Explorer, get a Grand Theft
How long
Auto
did you think
workout.
about that after it happened? Like when were the symptoms going to
10
show up?
minutes, dude.
Oh my god.
I was also that was the point in my life where I was challenging germ theory personally. So it was like I was living in a house.
All right, so maybe I leaned into it a little bit.
But that actually pulled me out of my anti-germ reverie. I'm like, I hope I'm right about this germ thing. But you can take it. You know, it was all right. I mean, literally a guy spit in my mouth who was smoking crack every day. Which not that crack, smoking crack doesn't make you diseased, but
It definitely gives you crack spit.
yeah, dude, it was a big, like, perfectly white orb of like dry. It was probably 99% bubbles.
Yeah.
Just tiny, a cluster of tiny
was like-
spit bubbles.
Like it dried your mouth out.
But yeah, I've had my immune system strong as fuck.
Do you ever have someone you're talking to them and they do the spit thing and it goes in your mouth and you don't break eye contact?
No, I instantly was like,
No, my nervous system is as strong as your immune system, dude.
Really?
I've been like I've had it like gut. And I'm like, keep talking, dude. Don't even worry about it.
I wasn't able to do that until after doing jujitsu for a while.
Oh, you're drinking people in
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
It's
Thought out.
wild. Like
why? Yeah, I had a girlfriend in high school that I had her like from the top of a balcony spit off of it. And I was like, I'll catch it in my mouth. She's like, no, you won't. And I was just like, spit. She's like, I just went,
Oh, she hawked first?
yeah.
Ew.
I caught it.
Ew,
I think it was like a girl
dude.
hawk though.
That's
It was a
boogers.
girl hawk.
dude, I had a girl. I was like a girlfriend in like high school, college. We were wrestling.
Yeah.
And she was like, first when you wrestle a girl, you always take it easy. And then she's like, no, you can go harder. Go harder. So then like I kind of had her pinned and she was stuck. And her
Stuck?
solution.
She was stuck, stepmom. So she was stuck.
Yeah. I
She
stuck her-
trapped her behind the
yeah.
dryer. Go
I
ahead.
was about to blow in her nose. And she spit in my mouth. But like as a tactic to get me distracted.
Did it?
I mean, for a split second, but I'm not ever giving up position, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, it's not going to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
no, it got me
I'm gonna
hard.
I'm gonna spit on my hand and rub it. It's like,
Yeah. She distracted me by sucking my dick. And I was like, I'm not going to lose. I broke her arm.
Did you ever kick a girl's ass in jiu-jitsu? Like, badly?
Oh, I like this story. You got one, right?
I got one. It was
Yeah,
it was inadvertently, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
Knocked the wind out of the
I'm a model training partner.
Dude, I was just, I was a young, rambunctious white belt, dude. And she fucking hit me with one of the wrist locks, tapped me out in front of everyone. People were like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, what? And they were all like, yeah, dude, it's cool, whatever. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't want to wrestle a girl, first of all, because I just felt weird. It felt weird about it.
Yeah.
Sexually, athletically, I'm just like, I'm not ready for this yet. And the second day she came back and she popped up on her feet and I just cupped her ankles and popped them out from under her. Dude, landed. So I was trying to grab them, but it was just, maybe it was a little brother rage. But, dude, she landed on her back and was like, because she kept saying like, stop going easy on me, stop, blah, 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 blah. So then I was like, all right, like here's what I would do to a dude. The dude popped up. I popped the back of his ankles out. I hit her with it, dude. Hit her back. It was like the grape stomping lady, dude. She went, never wrestled again after that. It was just like, it's hard because the thing is when you're good, you're able to kind of like, oh yeah, nice job, Melinda, like, and like kind of go easy on her.
Yeah, that's
When
what I just did to all you guys.
When it's dog eat dog, exactly. When it's dog eat dog, it's like I don't want to get tapped, but I don't want to go too ham. So it's like.
Yeah,
I just wrestle real sexually, so they're like, I don't want to wrestle that guy.
It's like you just like put Genuine on real quick.
Put on my phone, like, all right. Yo. You ever watch Glee?
No, never.
Dude, Brittany started watching Glee the other day. It's the most, first of all, like half the cast like killed themselves and died.
Yeah, well, because they're all part of pedophile conspiracies.
Dude, so the show, like the second episode, I sat there, Brittany was watching it, and I was doing the dishes, and I looked, and I was like, it was them being like, these teachers can't tell us what to do with our bodies. And the second episode is them putting on a show where they're all like humping each other.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy in a wheelchair in the very beginning. He's like, you know what I'm saying, Jack? It's a white. I think they're all white except for a fat black lady. But they go like full. Dude, the clip is so fucking funny. I have to find it, dude. It's like. It's like weird white rap where they're like, we're like a fun community. And then they go in there and they're like, know what I'm saying, bruh? And it's like really weird and awkward. But
That's where they got Gun-Toting Patriot from.
pretty much, yeah.
I can't stand that shit.
But then they all just like hump each other. They're supposed to be in high school and they're all just like in a line humping each. That's like the second episode of Glee. So dude, you hear about a
Yucky,
pedophile
dude. That's
conspiracy.
yucky stuff.
I mean, dude, maybe on set people were like, hey, you guys are going to suck each other for the finale. They're like, this is on ABC. And they're like, yeah, fuck it, you're done. Suicide. Because who died? The main star hung himself from like a boat or something.
Yeah, one of them got on drugs, I think.
Yeah, the other one on drugs.
Might have been the same guy. I don't fucking know.
I thought they got bullied to death. If you watch like 10 minutes of that show, dude, that's brutal, man.
No
'Cause
way,
if you
man.
don't-
They were like rocks. People loved them. They were
that
falling
was
over themselves for
huge.
Glee.
I guess, man. But like, dude, imagine if I was online and I saw like the ability to get just completely roasted. Like, everyone's loving you to go on YouTube and someone's like, that's so fucking gay. And you're like, what's gay? And you're like dancing with your buddies on a musical. And you're like, I trained for it my whole life. You're telling me that's gay now? It's like, yeah, dude, it's way gay.
Dude, I don't know my dad's phone number, but if someone calls me gay on the internet, I will memorize their screen name. Up to 7 numbers in it.
I was watching it being like, dude, this is fucking, this would be tough. If I did Glee, if I didn't know better and I was Glee, and then afterwards, like, I start getting some money. I start broadening my horizons outside of a theater. And like, no, that was super gay what you did. Fuck. Get some money, hanging out. And someone's just like, I'm hanging out with dudes who made money from like doing cool shit. And they're like, what'd you do? And like, it was gay.
Yeah, I think
I danced real gay on TV.
it's definitely gayer than sucking the dick for $1 million.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just going like that the whole time.
There's not a cool dance move for a man. There's not one cool dance
No, you
move for
lean
a
up
man to
against the
do.
wall.
Yeah. And then you combine it with like musical theater makes me want to kill myself.
Wait. What about lean back?
Lean back, you lean back. Well,
That's
dude,
the only cool dance move.
true. I'm at a crux.
No, it's not cool. It's just not gay.
True. I'm at a crux right now because I feel like one of my main energy blockages is not dancing. The fact that I'm like, the fact that I'll watch Glee and be like, fuck you guys. Like, they're like millionaires enacting like their careers, and I'm like, couldn't get me to do that.
But like you understand
though.
that like there's no cool dance that you can do, and the better you are at dancing, the more ironic it gets.
Well-
more enjoyable. I would watch you dance for hours.
That's the thing. I think what you're supposed to do, if I were to dance and just fully unleash whatever my body wants, if I went full, I mean, I do this if I'm like really drunk, but just go full into like a weird twirling dance where you just kind of ditch your dance partner and you just fully express yourself through dance.
Yeah, that's funny.
would
That's
fucking-
not cool. It's funny.
Yeah, you have to. I mean,
But
you have
I'm not being funny.
like you have a black. Kid.
But you not being funny makes it funny. You understand that?
It's like Napoleon Dynamite dance.
Like when you're on Glee, and it's like I'm nailing that, and then like
Yeah.
you end with like the fist in the air, and you're like, and everyone's like, yeah, that sucks worse than anything in the world. But if you do that, and it's clear that it's funny that you're doing it, then it rules.
Well, this is the
they
pro-
should have made Glee with retarded people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
True.
And plus, you should be dancing hard now. Like your black daughter has to see that. That's a
I'm
very
saying, dude.
important part of growing up as a black.
I think so, dude. Because that's my big jam up, dude. I'll go to like an all black wedding and then I have to dance, but I'm like, everyone's gonna fucking start watching me because I'm a spectacle at that
Yeah.
point. So it's like and the funny part is, so you like if you're a black person at a mainly white wedding, they're kind of like, come on, get out there. They're like, come on, break the ice, dude. You're good at this. Come on. So you just get nothing but high five. I think I would get nothing but high fives, but it's like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enter a lot of Snapchats, a lot
Yeah.
of and it's like,
Yeah.
dude, I just
It's
want to
like,
get ready for
like
it.
if like a white person at a wedding, like at a black wedding, you could like have food in your hand and just start nodding your head, and somebody would be like, "Go mad,
Dude,
go mad."
Exactly. If you even indicate at all that you're enjoying music, everyone just they're like, oh,
Kill him. Yeah.
He about to come. No, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Let him, he's
Yeah.
gonna-
Yeah, man.
There's like a curve for white dudes. The closer you get to killing it, the funnier it is, and then once you actually kill it, it's like this is the worst thing I've ever. I hate this.
True.
You know what I
well,
mean?
that's the thing. I think
It's like the uncanny valley for dancing.
I'm bad enough to where everyone will be pleased. If I just let it all on the line, everyone will be like, man, this is great. This is a fun time.
That's the ideal situation for dancing.
Yeah. I was in a dance contest with a white guy in the streets of Philadelphia one time.
What?
The guy whose show you're going to in the backyard, he has a black wife as well, and he like, you know how you're aware of the go mat, like he really thought that they were like, this guy can dance.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get it.
They were just gassing him up.
So he was just like, dude, I can dance.
Oh.
You know, and he challenged me to a dance contest outside of what was it? Not Fergie's. It was outside of what was the place that was right around the corner from Helium that closed down? Mm-hmm. It's like a
Medusa.
Dog. Was it?
Yeah, it was Medusa. Yeah,
outside of Medusa.
Really?
And like, of course, Shane was there instigating the whole entire thing because
sure,
I did
yeah.
not want to do this dance contest, and Shane would not let it not happen. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I crushed him.
You crushed him.
I crushed him.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like I've heard, like, you know, if you're like, well, I'm like only black person, I'm at an all white wedding, everyone expects me. Dude, I went to the Universal Circus in Chicago. They instantly grabbed me out of the thing and they made me dance for everybody. They're like, get on stage, and I had to dance for like 300 people.
You're lucky
So
they
I'm
didn't
like,
shoot you
I
out
don't
of a
wanna
cannon.
Like, hey, one of our dirt bike guys are back. You got a motocross. True, black dirt bikers don't really fuck with ramps. You could stop them in the city if you just put like verts. You just put like a sick fucking ramp
No,
with like
no-
4 cars in between another ramp.
No air. Catch no air as a black man.
Just the front tire.
Just
Just-
all wheelies.
But yeah, I was at the Universal Circus and I saw the guy like going around picking people. I was like, I'm fucked. And they went and they were like, oh. I was like,
Yeah.
I have the video. It's pretty funny.
You should put it on the Patreon.
Should, yeah. It's pretty fun. I killed it. But it was I was so bad. You watch it and people are just laughing. They're like, this is so
Yeah,
fucking
I remember
funny.
the video.
Then the footwork. The
thought
footwork
it was pretty good. I
My
thought it was
footwork's
fun. It was
decent,
fun.
dude. But that's that's a cultural thing. I inherited that from my Irish ancestry.
Yeah. You got to incorporate what you know.
Dude, but Brittany makes fun. She breaks every time I do anything. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I can't dance for 6 months." Hell no. That's the dilemma. If you try to be good, you're like, again, in my head, I'm like, "What are you doing?" So,
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I have to just Napoleon Dynamite out, dude.
But
Step
you-
into my greatness.
You're kind of in a tough situation because you live with the most respected critic of dancing, and being a black woman, where if she has any incredulous tone at all, like, I mean, if I started dancing and she was like, "Ew, what are you doing?" I would stop dancing for 6 months.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, dude, man, why'd you let her fucking talk to me like that? Like, dude,
Basically, I'm like a young Chinese grade school student, and I have a Chinese mom.
yeah.
No, hey, she's a tough critic.
A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
I think
is,
we
dude.
should look at dancing like any art form. Like, if Matt, if you're just a clumsy white guy trying to express yourself, it's beautiful. If you're just doing it because you want people to fuck you, you suck. You're the worst.
True.
Yeah. That-
That's
True.
why. That's
Yeah.
why no dude accepted Justin Timberlake and like boy bands and shit. Like, well,
Yeah.
on top of it, clearly just being to get fucking tweens wet.
Yeah, he was basically getting all the tweens. That was when I was a tween. I was
There's
kinda
no
like,
expression
I
in
hate
that.
this
That was
guy.
all just like, fuck us, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see
True.
some videos a while back. It didn't really turn into the trend that I was hoping it would turn into, but there were videos of black people dancing for just the spirit of dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they weren't doing a dance, and it was like, we're gonna do this like white people do it, just dance.
Yeah.
And it was fucking glorious.
It's crushed it, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was still
Yeah.
rhythmic and sick.
But yeah, exactly.
But it was like, you could tell, it's like, man, they're just going, they're just freestyling.
Well, she hits me. We did this. We had a game where you did like it was on Xbox where you like dance and it has like the little avatar things.
Yeah, just dance.
Just dance, and then it was like freestyle time, and I was like, and you just watch yourself on camera like, turn it off, turn it off.
She's like, oh, it's okay, I'll do your freestyle too.
But yeah, that's an energy blockage for sure. It's
Yeah.
like I've haven't ruined occasions, but I've just been like had unnecessary weirdness at certain occasions where I'm like, I could totally ditch that, dude.
Yeah.
Just go out and have a good time.
Yeah, having twin daughters that are about like almost 5 now, and then it's like, like in our commune situation, like I'll go into where the kids are like doing work or playing, like their schoolwork or playing, and I'll just break out into a dance party and ask me to join in. So I'm like, all right, everybody else is
Yeah.
cutting it up. I'll fucking go hard.
Yeah, white people can only dance for like 15 seconds, but they have to look back at all the other white people and be like, ha!
Yeah.
Like joke. Like, this
I'm
is
just pulling your chain.
But yeah, that's something I think it'll be a good thing to get over that.
As long as you're expressing yourself, dude, I support it.
I mean, it's all eyes on me, dude. Do you feel extra pressure You go to like a mainly white wedding, you think people are kind of like, go Sid, go Sid.
I don't participate in pressure, dude.
Yeah.
I just go out there to live my life. Like I'm one of those people that had like a near-death experience.
Yeah.
So like I don't give a fuck about anybody's
yeah.
opinion. Like that was fun. Did you watch the rest of that Nick Cannon, Kanye
Saw the whole
West part
thing,
2?
yeah,
You watched
yeah.
part 2?
Wait, they had part 2?
There's a part 2.
What the fuck? Why
It's
didn't they?
52 minutes.
So they had 45 minutes and a 52?
Yeah, it came out today.
Why did? Oh, okay. They just broke it up.
But I mean, that was one of the things that they talked about, where it was just like when you have a near death experience like Kanye did, like you come back and you just fucking go. You don't really, you just live.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of outside of the, like if I'm at a white wedding, which are the weddings I end up at.
They're pretty funny too.
Yeah.
To watch. It is.
Yeah.
I've sat there before, and you watch your white family, and you're with a black chick, and you're like, pretty funny, huh?
Yeah,
like, because it is. When you see your one uncle, like,
So my favorite part is like they do wait for the black guy to get onto the dance floor. So I do an experiment, right? So what I do is I'll walk across the dance floor to the food from where I am, but I'll do it rhythmically, like I'm going out to dance, and then watch people flood the dance floor as I walk off the dance floor, and then people just kind of stop to see where I'm going. And people will stop on the dance floor and be like, "Why the fuck did he okay, he's not fuck, like, fuck." Now they're out there and they got to
Just trying to copy your homework on the dance floor. I'll just do what he's doing. It looks.
I literally
It
tried.
feels like I'm just walking to the food. What is
I tried that. I tried that one time.
the walk across the dance
No,
floor.
I tried to just like I remember I was at
God.
some nightclub, and I was the only white person there, and I was just like, if I just do what this other guy's doing, I should be fine. And I just like hit like serious limits with my body where I'd be like,
They stop. Hold on, stop. Turn the music off. This guy's stealing dance moves.
yes. If you think about it at all, you're toast. You can't think at all.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get into that in general, where no matter what experience I'm in, I'm just open to the experience. Even if I'm uncomfortable, I'm open to the fact that I'm uncomfortable, and I'm like,
That's mushrooms.
this is pretty cool, dude. I've been trying to get that in like the permanent status where you're not like, oh, I'm nervous. You're like, I'm just observing. So there's like just your awareness. There's your thoughts, your feelings are pretty close up, and then it's like the things you're seeing, and you just kind of let it all kind of get like kind of pushed out from you a little bit. It's pretty, dude. I've been doing like arguments and shit with Brittany, and I'm just kind of just sitting there, and it's like, it's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah.
Yoda out on your bay while she's arguing, you're just kind of like, look, I don't know why you're yelling.
It makes her angrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you win.
Been there.
Yeah, how much was dancing for elders part of your upbringing?
It was gay. They would call you gay for it.
Yeah.
If I danced too much, my dad would be like, yeah, you're kind of gay.
We would get called in from playing
Yeah.
to show off the hottest dance. Like,
Yeah.
like what is the hottest? Like Lemaire is like, yeah.
Lemaire, do the Macarena on the camera right now.
No problem.
Yeah. I mean, so you develop like the muscle memory for certain kind of movements that, when you see an adult try them, it's like, dude, you're like 30 years too late.
Exactly. It's like skateboarding.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, too. If I'm at a wedding with a family, my dad just sits the whole time. So I'm like, shit, my dad can see me. He probably thinks I'm gay for dancing. So it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Butterly?
I had the same it's gay pressure, but also I never had any interest in it. Also, like the social aspect of dancing always spun me out.
I think it's so, dude, if you get super stoned and you dance, that's kind of what I do at weddings. I get so stoned. And then
I dance at
start
home
dancing.
constantly. Almost anytime I'm not doing something, I'm doing a shitty dance in my house.
Dude,
Like, it's at the point where my family doesn't even acknowledge it. Like, it's not for them.
True.
It might not even be for me. It's just I have to just move around, and I think they think it's sweet. Maybe, I don't know. They don't. Like I said, dude, it's almost invisible. That's how constant and just useless it is.
It's funny, actually. I pulled my dick out a lot, and I heard that thing about the. So you're talking about things you do in your house. When I heard that rule that like you can't bust your dick out to anyone besides your wife, I'm like, well, I'm in the clear. I constantly just bust my dick out and just stand there, and she'll turn around and be like,
Classic.
Yeah.
such a sick move.
I used
Classic.
To do that. I used to do that.
Yeah, now you got kids, you can't really.
But I also wanted to say too, like in the black community, if you get called in to show off a dance and you decline it, you get called gay.
True.
Like, for sure, you will get shamed out of that room, and then you'll be jealous of your cousin that does the dance and like took the spotlight, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm never playing with him again."
Yeah, I mean,
I hope he sucks a dick one day.
there are I've noticed it's funny when you go to an all black wedding and you see the black people who aren't good at dance. You see the black people who actually aren't good at dancing, but they're like, no, I don't want to do it. And it seems like a tortured kind of like part of it when they're like, nah, he sucks, and they get trashed for it. And it's like I can suck, and everyone's like, yeah, he sucks anyway.
Yeah, because you get double ridiculed. I mean, the ridicule, you got to pick your poison. Mm-hmm. Do you want to get ridiculed for how badly you're dancing or for not dancing at all? You know, and like at least one you have control over. Yeah. You know, it's like if you do the dance, at least it was something done. But like for not dancing, people get to make up all the reasons why you didn't dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet because I'm carrying a gun. Can't be.
It's like, we're all carrying guns. Come on, come on.
Wait, so do you think maybe the black dudes that had the fat white girlfriends, they're just looking for white weddings to go to? Because they're at a black wedding, they're a bad dancer, but at a white wedding, they don't know. He can do all of his fucking whack moves.
Crushing, dude.
You know what I mean?
True.
I mean, that's got to be a perk.
Yeah, I think
Gotta
that's
be a perk.
Yeah, I think there's just the absolute fatal attraction.
I just thought it was like a Superman on Krypton situation. Like back home, he's nothing. He can't dance for shit. You bring him to Earth, and it's like, how's he doing that, dude?
Get him next to the white sun.
I know.
The sun is fat as shit too.
Same facial hair as me.
And the son can drive? Come on, dude.
There's nothing that pisses off a white fat son than like a cool black boyfriend coming into the wedding, dude. Just be like, I was the coolest dude she knew. I knew a guy. I used to know a guy who was a black dude from Jamaica, and he was dating a white chick, and he said her brothers would constantly try to like challenge him. He's like, dude, it was like they would challenge me to like really weird. He had a theory that they kind of like the one especially kind of wanted to bone. The chick was hot.
Yeah.
So this guy was cursed with a super hot sister, and he like I'd go over there and eat dinner, and he would like be like, come on, let's play basketball, let's play that, and he would like challenge
let's see how
him.
fast you can bobsled. Just me and you.
He's like, this guy would nonstop challenge me to shit, and I'd be like, dude, will you stop? Like, please, he had to take him aside.
Did you say Jamaican?
Yeah. He's like, will you
Man.
please
And
stop?
there's daggering involved, dude. I think that's secretly a fighting style. We need a daggering fight movie.
Dude, that's what I miss. I should just go dagger the next time.
Black capoeira, dude. The guy's playing the one string like ding ding ding.
That's
ding,
my
ding.
problem, dude. I should start off slow, start off a little goofy, then just start fucking just slam Brittany through a table and just start daggering her, dude. You're like, whoa.
Do a backflip off a tree, land dick first on her pussy.
Oh, man.
I gotta get air on her pussy, dude.
We should take daggering classes. That's mandated for the Foot Clan. We have to take daggering classes.
Dude, we should teach daggering classes.
True.
With only our limited knowledge. White belt dagger. Just
We watch enough videos, we can figure it out.
We're just icing our cheeks every night. Yeah, I got paired up with Sid and daggering tonight, dude. I'm just fucking. God, dude. I got that shoulder thing.
I mean, it has to be. I can't believe we haven't learned that. The girls have pole dancing classes. Like, me and my boys are going to take a daggering class. I'm going to smash a chick through a table. Continue to hump her.
that would be pretty sick.
Dude, daggering class. That's all I got to do at a wedding. Have him like, whoa, Matt, go sit down. I'm like, all right. Can't handle me. That's fine.
Father, daughter, daggering. Coming to the...
I told Brittany I wanted a father-son dance at my wedding, and she was like, you stop. You ruined everything.
Daggering to butterfly kisses or whatever the fucking daddy-daughter song is.
Dude, daggering to that song Butterfly. Butterfly, sugar, lady. Like,
Crazy town.
yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Dude, gamer chairs, they can handle daggers.
gamer chairs. That's what they're built for.
Yeah, if someone like gets to the door, like, excuse me, it's Stephen Hawking. I can literally make it to the door. Yeah, dude, we gotta start daggering. I'm going home and daggering as soon as I get back.
She's not going to see it coming.
No way, dude. Like dirty wine all over her, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, black women have a spider sense for all of the dances that are coming at them.
True.
You know? Like, as soon as
You're going to get daggered.
As soon as you start jiggling the door, she's going to drop out of the second story window.
She's going to pick Matt up by his belt loops and dagger him in the kitchen.
Well, dude, I can't say for sure. I've been out of the black people meet single dating game for a while, but I've definitely. There was a period where black chicks would just, when they would dance with you, they would just throw their butt into you as hard as they could, and you'd have to be like, just take a like a nut pain and be like.
Yeah.
That was something I've experienced.
Wait, do either
Maybe because I'm standing there lifeless on a dance floor.
do either one of your ladies hump hump your butt, like grab you, like clothes on, like grab you from the back and like hump your butt?
For sure. I
Yeah.
get butt fucked all the time in my house.
Yeah,
Go
dude.
ahead.
They
love it, dude.
Ansley is a butt fucking maniac.
Yeah, dude.
She loves it.
Constantly get butt fucked in my house, dude.
We have too much of a height disparity. Like she'd hit the
Really?
back of my kneecaps if she
She
tried to
can't
fucking
fuck you from underneath.
No, but I try to get her with it. We're big ass smackers in our household though.
Obviously.
Like a sneak attack ass smack, but I'm jealous now.
Yeah, we ass smack too. We used
Ask
to-
for it, dude. She'll hump you.
She's just too short.
Women want to fuck.
It won't be funny. She's too short for it to be funny.
That's
I was just
why
like,
it's
this
funny.
is we are incompatible
Yeah,
this
dude,
way.
But it would have to be like
How
like,
tall are you?
6'2".
How tall's
She's
Faye?
5'2".
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No,
I'm 5'10" and like .00125.
I'm just telling you. All
And-
right,
and
I'll give it a
He's
try and I'll
five-
report
he's like
back, dude.
5'2".
Ansley will catch. She'll catch me like when I'm getting up or something. Like when I'm
Yeah.
like getting up from the
Yeah.
floor, or when it's like when she can just grab and hump as I'm
Yeah.
standing up. You know.
You know, it'd be a type move that
You're not too
ladies.
jacked to be humped.
Ladies couldn't ever invent this move, but a type move for ladies is every time you see penis, just yank it one time really hard. just light bulb it.
Yeah, ring the bell. That would be pretty
If
awesome.
I was gay, that would be my hump move because you're already humping anyway.
Yeah.
It's just every time I see a little bit of knob, just I gotcha.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
It's nothing but steal the bacon in a gay household.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be tough for a woman to do because it's like she'd do it for fun, but it's like, all right, we gotta fuck.
Well, there was no governor on a woman tugging on a dong too. They're just like,
Oh yeah, they don't know
That's what I'm saying. That's why it would be so fucking funny.
they mess around. Now it hurts.
because they think the harder the
That's
funnier.
hilarious. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I've had to like really break it down to her. Like, you can't just like slap me in the nuts, dude. She's rough with my balls, and I had to be like, I'll get angry. We've argued about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've told you 2 times, okay. 3rd time, it's not an accident anymore. You're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I'll
Tim's
be like,
got a
oops.
reinforced dong. He's
Yeah.
True. She hits me in the nuts.
She'll credit card me all the time.
She beats it up.
Yeah, like
That's why she's not humping you. She's speed bagging your
Beat the
dong.
dick.
yeah.
up.
Should shark from behind.
We used
You know
to
what I
do
mean?
this thing called five, where like somebody would be standing, and we'd stick our hands like from behind, stick your hands from under the
Ooh, a
leg,
reach around.
with the 5 fingers, and just yell 5.
Pretty tight.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty fun.
It's pretty sick.
Do you ever elephant fuck people? Where they're like, if they're like sort of bent over to do something, you knee them in the asshole. That's a classic.
It's pretty. I like dead man in somebody.
If you do that right, it will feel like they are going to shit their pants.
If you knee them in the
If you
asshole.
knee them in the asshole just right, it feels like you have to go to the hospital.
I'm sensing a lot of over the pants butt play at this table right now.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I get
Wow, I
humped. I've
didn't
never.
know this
Maybe because you're such a dominant elephant fucker, dude. She probably doesn't open up. Like, she probably saw you elephant fuck somebody and was like, "I'm not humping him."
She doesn't want the fury.
Dude, I never knew. I always knew about a dead leg. I didn't know about an elephant hump.
Yeah.
Getting kneed in the butthole must smart.
It's
That's
it's
gotta
smart,
smart,
dude. Yeah.
It's gotta ache.
Yeah, if you think someone's gonna elephant fuck you, you got to get out of Dodge.
Do you
bro.
feel a direct hit on the butthole? Like, do you feel it when you elephant fuck someone? You know, like, oh, that's a direct hit.
Yeah, it's almost like your cheeks can't protect you from enough of a knee impact. You know what I mean? Like
That's what cheeks are for.
it's yeah. But like the impact comes through. It sucks.
Oh, how many animals do you think back in like the old days, like the prehistoric days, just like raped humans, just inadvertently, or just like fucking
Oh my bad, like that kind of
fucking
thing.
this thing?
I don't know.
Think it ever happens? You think humans are the only people?
I think
who fuck
dolphins
around?
rape
That's
people.
probably why
still.
we formed societies.
Just be like, look,
You're like, dude, it's freaking fucked.
how'd the hunting go? How'd the hunting go?
Yeah.
You're like,
I don't want to talk
didn't
about
see
it.
anything.
I could get better at throwing the one spear I have, or we could all work together so they can stop fucking us when we miss.
Someone had to get fucked by an animal on like in the wild, not like set up on YouTube.
Yeah, gorillas are probably holding us down for
Yeah, I
a
would say
while.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you guys think you're so smart, huh? Well, I'm all muscle.
Yeah.
And just face fuck you in the dirt. Fuck gorillas.
Yeah,
Girls
it
have
had,
small dicks.
Girls have small dicks. That's so
Yeah.
it's even more insulting.
You need like a chimp, like a chimp will fucking grip you up, like do you dirty for sure.
the chimps have big dongs.
Well, they're fucking. You ever see them? You ever see a shaved chimp?
No, dude.
They're fucking jacked. It's crazy.
I know
They all look like Joe Rogan.
Like yeah, literally.
But they have all their dongs.
Probably like
Av?
probably average.
Probably Av.
Probably average.
I mean, average for a chimp. They got tiny little.
Chimps are like fucking. They're like lanky.
Here's the thing: you want an animal penis to be large enough that it's like kind of a struggle just to get it in. That's your best hope.
True.
Like, oh, the butthole struggle is like, all right, maybe
Yeah,
I can tussle out of this.
Not getting donkey punch or donkey.
Yeah. When it's like a slender penis that's gonna go right in,
Like a dog
I think
dick?
it's already too late.
Dog dicks are made for high velocity impact. it's like literally like a pencil.
Yeah, they're pointy, they're streamlined.
Super pointy, super slippery.
It's like the original dagger.
True.
That's it.
True that.
Man, Shane's gonna hate these episodes.
Why?
All we talked about was just sucking dick and getting raped by animals.
No, we covered the talking points, our energy.
My defense is Shane channeled me the entire time. He controlled me the entire episode. So
Really?
these are his fault.
What do you mean your defenses?
That's my defense. Like I didn't contribute to this, dude. I just channeled Shane. He's flowing through me the entire time.
Just to stop it.
You think this is me talking about? I don't talk about
good
sucking
lever.
dick.
He has a good lever.
I don't fucking suck meat, dude.
He'd
I don't even
stop
talk
me
about it.
about like 8 minutes into sucking talk. He'd be like, all right. Anyway, he'd slow you up. Otherwise, I'm like a spun top, dude. I'll just keep going. Once I start talking about sucking, I'm like, well. It's so funny is I'm like driving. I was like over at my house like today before I came here, and I'm like, because I always like try to figure out like how I spend my time, and I'm like, I want to get all this stuff done, but I'm like, today's podcast day. I should really harness all my energy and deliver a quality podcast. I'm like looking all this stuff up. I have all these ideas. And I get here, I'm like, dude, you should just suck people.
I'm the opposite. When it's time to record, I'm like, how am I going to talk about sucking your boys today?
True.
I don't know if I have it in me. I'll call Mike. I'm like, Mike, can we push this back, dude? I can't conjure up some suck talk right now. I've got the troubles of the world are just weighing too heavy on me, and I just can't even imagine sucking meat right now.
Yeah, just like Bono, you two out, be like, suck the world. Instead of feeding the world, you just want to suck everybody. That would be an honorable quest. If you're like, I'm going to suck as many people as I can. You're like, I feel you. That's a righteous quest.
Stop it. Stop.
For real, have you heard, when guys walk from like Pennsylvania to California, if you're like, I'm going to suck a million dicks before I die, it's like, dude, I'll go to your Patreon. Just the fact that's impressive. That's impressive. It's like walking the Appalachian Trail.
We were trying to figure out how to do a dad meat charity like telethon thing for dudes cranking their meat for like prostate cancer. Like dudes getting pledges to just make cum for prostate cancer.
Like chat roulette. Just have a face.
Maybe.
Just face
I don't want to
fast.
see people jerking. I'll do honor system. I don't need to, but I do want them to, like, I want me and Rainey to like be manning old phones. Like, hey, what's up? This is Brad in Pittsburgh. Dude, just wrecked my fucking meat. And we're like, hell yeah, dude. We put like a big number
So you're not
flips
doing this
down.
in real life. You're not doing this in real life.
What?
You're not doing this in real life.
We'd stream it online, dude. We're in a pandemic.
But you could have people would have just fapped.
Yeah.
Somebody is honor code.
Yeah, well, so we'd try to get people to raise money for every time they fucking crank their meat. And it's all honor system, like when you did like the walkathon at school. Like I'm being sponsored. Every mile I walk
Get it
is
signed by
$1.
businesses.
Yeah. Well, like Fleshlight would sponsor it and shit like that. And then it would just be me and Mike in tuxedos. We'd have the big number of money raised with like the light bulbs all around it. You know what I mean?
Dude,
you just
that
call
would
him like, I'm fucking raising money, dude. I just fucking wrecked my meat. I'm coming right now. We're like, hell yeah, dude. Thank you.
Or just like phone it in. They have to be just done. Like just finish and boom.
hot off the
call
presses.
And just be like,
Well, we're also
guys?
thinking like, what if we did something
Sad.
like by volume? Like we send everybody like an official dad meat like sample cup, and we're just like, dude,
so you're
7 milliliters, bro. Why- I'm impressed. I
mean,
guess.
if you guys got all the cum and we're just like at a thing and you had like one of those things where like the gold.
like the thermometer with the
What's the thing with the beer tower? Yeah. You just had like a smaller one of those and we're just dumping it in and like see how high you get. And like, guys, we need more cum.
We're almost at 10,000
You
comes.
have people just dropping it off. Just like, there you go.
Man, that'd be pretty sick.
Dude, that would be pretty cool. And what would you do with all the cum though?
I was about to say, because if I'm giving my cum to, I would at least want one of those DNA tests, like a 23andMe. Like, give me back my,
I don't know. We can make a potion out of it and poison an old guy.
Put some berries in it and call it a day.
I don't know what you would do with all. Maybe I don't want all the cum. Maybe I just want
That's
people
the
to
question.
measure it and tell us how much there was.
You get cum liars though.
I don't want it to.
And
Well,
nobody, not,
true.
there's, as if dudes. What
So
if-
hold on. Noah has a point.
With all the
I'll
cum.
take it. If you guys are gonna use it.
Can you get high on calm? Sorry, no.
Go ahead.
I was saying you could get all the cum, do a swirl, give it to somebody whose husband is impotent, can't get a swirl of all the dogs and all the bubs.
Dude, stop. Ew.
Dude.
How sick would that be, though? Yeah,
So at least you know your kid is a dog.
Yeah, for sure. That's sick.
Guaranteed.
There's a female listener that will take that, though, for sure.
Man. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My sperm would fight all the other sperm. For sure.
You think you're
The
going out?
toaster
I
from
don't know-
Ghostbusters.
I don't
I
know
mean,
if
it would be
went
pretty
out.
obvious if it did.
Yeah.
You'll know. It's not a short, fat white guy. You know. It's
Yeah.
your sperm one.
Well, I make black chicks and white men.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah. You saw my son, right?
I saw what you did.
Yeah. You see what I did?
I saw it.
I peeped what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so curious about how that's panning out. What are you thinking about that cumathon?
It's just imagine that much cum in one place. It's just not. It's upsetting.
I always imagine that.
I mean, the trick would be to have it like. The problem is
We'd have to run it through like a how it's made factory. It's like, and then the next step, it filters out all the stray pubic hair.
Well, it would have to be chilled. People would have to ship it, refrigerate it, because you'd get like the I mean, dude, think about coming in boxers. A day later, it stinks. Maybe 2 days, but I'm trying to think last time I sniffed my cum.
I
in
can't
boxers.
smell cum, by the way, dude.
What?
Yeah, I'm nose
sorry?
blind. I'm nose blind to cum.
Are you really?
Yeah, man. Been living with it my whole life. Never been able to smell it. Yeah,
I can smell cum from a mile away.
I'm
Yeah.
jealous, dude.
Really, dude?
I think your nose hairs are made of cum.
Maybe,
You just
dude.
adapted to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you being serious right now?
I've never been able to smell cum in my life, dude.
Have you tried any? Just tried your own?
Yeah.
Is this the whole point of the cumathon, to see if you can smell cum? I'm gonna film.
All right,
myself.
everybody. Thank you so much. We raised a lot of money for charity. I'm just... Damn nothing.
That's pretty good, I think. To not be able to smell cum.
It's like I can't smell the cum, but I can. There's pubic hair in here.
That's a handicap, dude.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I want to know.
I'd prefer to be able to smell cum, but I don't lose sleep over it.
Dude, so you've tried. Do you think you have scentless cum then?
I guess that's possible. I've never had any.
Mine's
I've never tried.
musky.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine's Chad Muska, dude.
yeah. I've never had any scent complaints about it,
Yeah.
so maybe that's what it is.
Have you tried like?
Dude, that might be
pineapple?
worse. If I made odorless cum, I'd feel like less of a man.
Yeah, dude, your cum's gotta stink.
Oh, I don't like this possibility at all.
Wait, have you tried?
I'm gonna have to trade
have you
cum
had-
with one of my
have you had
boys.
Bae smell your cum?
Yeah, but I don't know that she's ever even made a comment about it.
You gotta do a sniff test immediately. Like, does my cum not smell like anything?
Yeah, you need like a canary.
But no, you can't trust because she's too close. You can't trust a bae on it because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So like, what answer are you looking for? And then
Like,
they'll-
it's black ice.
yeah,
So, you think she would lie and tell you have?
she'd be like, no, it
robust-
doesn't smell. It's great.
robust, heady cum?
She would be backwards because she's a lady. She'd be like, oh, it doesn't smell like anything.
That's your problem.
Well, I can't. My point is, I can't trust whatever reaction she has because she's
Yeah,
gonna
send
be
it to
thinking
a
about my
lab.
feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to a lab. Send it to 23andMe and put like staple like an extra.
Does this smell like anything to you guys?
Smell it. You please smell my cum. You can get someone out there to smell your cum.
For sure.
But the problem is, again,
For
you
sure.
need it. You need it like pretty on the spot. It's like kombucha, dude. It can't like after it opens up, it's fucking
Yeah, you gotta pinch
It's
it.
Pretty
contaminated.
tight how cum stays pretty good inside you for a while. I mean, a couple days. Starts to degrade.
Like inside you.
It was
Yeah.
It was 3 months I had to wait for my cum to die after my vasectomy.
Right. How's that been?
Fine.
When you had your
Wait,
vasect.
wait. Your cum is dead.
They had to wait. Well, to not get someone pregnant.
You cut off. There's like your jizz, and then there's the sperm cells, and they cut the sperm cells off, but you still have your jizz.
Yeah.
So the sperm, there's like two things. I think one ball is jizz, the other one's sperm cells. And they meet in your dick, and they're like, "All right, ready? Come on." When you cut that thing, it's just the jizz, and they're like, "No, maybe they'll come next time."
Yeah.
Man.
How has it been?
Great.
Just being snipped,
Yeah.
not having to worry about it.
Oh, I kind of miss worrying about it.
Yeah,
There's a thrill that I'll never get back. But small problems. I don't
True.
really care. It's
Yeah.
been fine, dude. I come the next day after it. Didn't even matter.
You told me it was pretty
It was pretty scary. That was fun. That was like being on a roller coaster, but doesn't matter.
tight.
I'm pretty brave. Doesn't matter.
It's a pretty good move.
Yeah, I always loved disobeying a doctor.
Why?
That's a great joy.
Told you not to do it.
Yeah, he said don't come for. Man, I don't know how long he told me. It was definitely more than a week or two. And the next day, I was like, if I don't come right now, I'll.
Came the next day.
Yeah, I was like, if
Dude.
I don't come today, I'm gonna kill
You
myself.
might have reversed it.
No.
That's why they tell you not to come.
No, but I was worried that one of my balls was gonna get snapped off because it's hanging by 2 wires and they cut the one. I was like, dude,
they
I'm
cut that whole wire.
hanging by 1 wire.
No, they never cut the red wire.
I'm hanging. Dude,
You still have your red
it
wire.
feels precarious, dude. It feels like what if one of them gets too heavy and just snaps off?
It won't snap off. You go back to the doctor, stitch you back up. Like, stitch my stuff back up, dude.
Maybe. But then what if he asks me to be honest about if I come the next day? It doesn't matter
True.
now.
I was actually thinking about John Kruk the other day.
Yeah.
How different it is in the 90s. That guy had testicular cancer back there. I remember back then. I remember like hearing about him having one ball and being like, he's fucking gay. Hear about John Kruk? He's fucking gay now.
One
He has
nut Kruk?
ball.
Hell yeah.
People's made fun. It went from like the 90s of like making fun of a testicular. I didn't know that existed, so I was like, hilarious.
Dude, if one of your boys got hit in the balls, everyone was like in a microsecond race to be the first one to yell John Kruk.
Yeah, dude, that was it's kind of the milieu people are coming from. They just pump the brakes on us hard. They're like, well, actually, you can't make
Tom
it.
Green turned it around.
What Tom Green do?
He got ball cancer and made it kind of sympathetic.
Yeah, he kind of made it rule.
Yeah.
He humped enough stuff for like he's cool. He's cool. But yeah, man, I think we're good. I think we're
good.
Where we're at? Where?
45.
Holy
What?
shit.
Whoa, that was flow
ripping.
state, dude.
That was ripping.
Hour 45,
That's not true.
dude.
Good
What
Lord.
the fuck, man?
Now, Lemaire
That
fucked
was
something up.
we were in another dimension.
Take us off, dude. Yeah, that was that wrestling, dude.
That
And
was. We wrestled our way into another dimension.
Whoa. Well, awesome.
Yeah. I hope you guys